the new Modus Super Series champion. Yes!
What a finish!
The silencer, Jeff Smith! And it is that shot wins week 6!
Maximum checkout.
He's done it!
Just could these darts change this game, it could change the complexion of both players tonight. Well, that is absolutely out to the top draw. The Pinner Potter bends the ball to seal a 4-2 win. He's going to do is find the 113 by pinning the tops. The champagne finish. Oh, how about it? How about a bit of midnight champagne from the Duff man?
Half the field is set for finals night, but which 3 players will be making up the field? We will find out tonight here live on Pluto TV from the Modus Live Lounge. Hello, good evening and welcome. Yes, Group B comes to the fore, and if it was anything like Group B last night, we are in for a real treat. Matthew Edgar is alongside me, and as I just said there, Matt, last night was phenomenal.
Oh, it was. It was an excellent night of darts last night. From the very first game to the last, it was an absolute topsy-turvy night where we didn't really know who was going to be top, who was going to be bottom, who's going to be making up the places, and they're separated in the table just by a couple of legs. And I think that's going to be the story as we go through the night. I think we're going to see a lot of movement in the table, and I think it's going to be very tight to call.
Earlier on this afternoon, Group C reached its conclusion, and Mike Huntley won the group and almost had a 100% record, just fell at the final hurdle.
Only 4 people have ever had the 100% record here at the Super Series, and Michael Huntley nearly broke a record of his own in regards to the legs column as well. So it was an exceptional sort of performance in terms of results for Michael Huntley. Maybe not so much in returns of the performance. I think we've seen him play better here at the Super Series than what we've seen him play for the last couple of days, but that was a phenomenal result for Michael Huntley. Top of the table, qualified at the earliest convenience, just to allow him to enjoy the rest of the day. And he does enjoy it down here at the Super Series. Always comes down here with a lot of passion for the event. This is his big event now since the folding of the Seniors Tour as well. So a big day for Michael Huntley tomorrow.
And with Robbie Martin qualifying alongside Michael Huntley, there is the breakdown so far on this week 3 in Series 12. Richie Howson, of course, the winner of Group A earlier this week. So half the field made up for finals night tomorrow, where you could be here, dartshop.tv, for your ticket. Let's have a look at the table as things stand in Group B then. Neil Duff topping it on 6 points, but only 4 points separate the entire field. However, Matt, Neil Duff will be thinking he's got 1 foot through the door, you would think.
I would agree with Neil Duff if that's what Neil Duff thought. He was good last night. Well, he started good, then he got very good, then he got brilliant, then he got exceptional. Every game last night, the performance of Neil Duff increased in terms of average, and it increased in terms of the level of control that he's shown over those matches. Neil Duff last night played exactly like we'd expect someone with the experience and the quality of which he's shown at the Super Series and in other arenas. I expect tonight he's going to do the same. He only needs 2 wins to get to 10 points. I wouldn't be surprised to see him repeat it and get 6 points on the board tonight. I'm putting Neil Duff through. I think he gets through. With that in mind, that means there's 2 spaces left for the rest of the 4.
I was watching on last night. You and Henry were here, obviously, and one player that really impressed me was Gemma Hayter. In the kind of real nooks and crooks of the session, she played some fantastic stuff.
She really did, and it depends when you tuned in, though. Because Gemma Hayter, in her own words, when she was leaving here last night, she said she bookended the night with things that weren't very good, in slightly different words. The middle part was phenomenal. one dart short of 100 average on both occasions, was running over the 100 for the majority of the game, blown away the opponents and had full control. So she's shown us another gear there, that maybe she's not just one of the elite players in the ladies' games, that she can actually be an elite operator here at the Super Series as well. 4 points on the board, maybe 4 more should do it, but I think she's going to be competitive, that's for sure.
Let's take a market check then and see how the bookmakers see things going into night 2. Neil Duff 8-13 favourite now. We see Gemma Hayter there still at 9-1 and Tommy Morris at 40-1, who is looking unlikely to win the group, but is no forlorn hope when it comes to qualification.
Well, whoever you fancy tonight, you're going to get some value. 7-2 the field, and there's some good players in there, and they're not too far away. You know, they're only 1 win off, and that comes against Neil Duff, and then it all gets very interesting. The odds compiler's gone with Neil Duff based on not only what he's done here before, winning 4 weekly titles, but also on the fact of experience. They're siding with experience, and they're going with Neil Duff, and it's hard to argue.
Please do gamble responsibly if you are punting on the Super Series this evening. Now, Gemma Hayter opens things up for us tonight, and she's looking to reverse a whitewash defeat to Jamie Atkins first up on stage. But earlier on this evening, I caught up with Gemma. Night 2 of Group B, delighted to be joined by Gemma Hayter. Gemma, how's it going after night 1?
Yeah, it was, on the whole, I'm pleased. Obviously, those 2 middle games were really good. It's just kind of raising my next level game now because they weren't good enough.
That's an understatement about those middle 2 games. I mean, we're going to round up. They're as close to make no difference as 200 averages. You must be over the moon.
Yeah, I was really pleased. Like I said, there's a lot of positives, and it's maybe probably me being a bit hard on myself. But the first game, I actually was quite worried because it's a really tough group tonight, and I didn't play very well. And I thought, what am I doing here? But I definitely backed it up with the next 2.
Well, you had a long day yesterday. You were here obviously playing from 10 o'clock in the PM, but you started work at 6 in the AM. Has that been the same today? I certainly hope not.
No, I've been off today. I mean, it's hard obviously when you're working full time and you've only got so many holiday days. So, it's just trying to fit it all in, really.
Is that a tough balance when you're balancing work with, trying to become a full-time dart player in essence? Yeah,
it can be. I had a chat with work a few weeks ago because I'm looking to do more next year. I'm looking to hopefully do the challenge tour, obviously go to Q School, etc. So, I'm just trying to figure it all out, really. So, but they've been good. Obviously, they've let me have today off. So, we'll just keep going. Yeah,
thank you for that. It's good that you can be coming back here. But what would it mean to you to be back here tomorrow?
Yeah, it would be good. Like I said, this is a really tough group. So if I manage to get through, I think I'll be really proud. But I'm just glad of the way that I played, and there's no pressure on me really. I'm just trying to keep improving, and obviously those 2 games yesterday hopefully prove that.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Here we go then. Night 2 of Group B. It's Friday night at the Live Lounge here in Portsmouth. Jamie Atkins, Gemma Hayter, who concluded the card last night. And Gemma Hayter, as Matthew Edgar mentioned at the top of the show, was one of her lesser performances against the man from Warwick. She'll be looking to reverse the form. A local lass from down here on the south coast. As we have a fantastic stacked night of darting action for you. George Baker, a firm hand on the tiller, our referee for this evening. And we are almost set to go. And Matt, I suppose this performance last night for Gemma is one that she wants to put to the back of her mind.
Game on.
Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it, when you look at last night and you look at the performances of both, because they're both bookended in different ways. Jamie Atkins bookending his day with wins. Winning game number 1 against Nathan Potter, 4-2, and a 4-0 victory over Gemma Hayter before we departed yesterday evening, where Gemma Hayter's fortune was the other way round. She lost her opening game to Nathan Potter and then lost to Jamie Atkins at the back end of the day. So it's the middle part where Gemma Hayter really came good, wasn't 56. It, yesterday? Something that she was very, very quick to discuss, and rightly so, and in the right way. My concern was she would have gone away last night and
140.
digested that as a negative, because it was sort of a 50-50 night in regards to the performance. Was it a brilliant one or was it a wayward one? Well, actually, she's gone away and thought, well, look how many
100.
positives that there was within the day. And that's the way to do it. That's how you find progress.
She's certainly starting as she means to go on.
85.
Leaving a finish after just 9 darts thrown on the Atkins throw. And we barely even mentioned the likes
60.
of
Gemma,
Nathan
you
Potter,
136.
who also played some really scintillating stuff last night, particularly
55.
in defeat to Neil Duff.
Possibly one of the matches of the series. It'll take some beating that. Going all the way. Average of 104 versus 106.
Gemma,
A
you
bit of a
require
Super Series
81.
classic.
This is a big chance early doors for Gemma Hayter. And that is a loose dart, and that is a chance and an
41.
opportunity missed. Atkins
Jamie, you
returns
require
to
64.
tidy things up. 64 for a holder throw. Very tidy first dart. Moving along to double four.
56.
And a reprieve for Hayter.
Gemma, you require 40.
And all of a sudden,
Game shot in the first leg. Gemma
she
Hayter.
goes favourite. That's a breaker throw.
How
Second
quickly
leg is
things can
Gemma to throw
change in the early
first.
parts
Game
of a
on.
game. The early parts of a day like this, when everyone's so tightly matched in the table, you do want to start well. You can panic
59.
very quickly. You can start looking ahead very early if the results don't start to come. And Gemma Hayter there didn't get a dart at the bullseye from the 81 on the last leg, and Jamie Atkins takes that out, and you never know what that's
134.
going to do and how it's going to set up the evening. Instead, Gemma Hayter gets another opportunity. And one thing we've learned about Gemma Hayter is she may make a mistake here and there, but
45.
she tends to not make the same one twice.
Coming into tonight, there was just one leg between these pair in the table
100.
in the leg difference column. Atkins in second overnight, Hayter in fourth.
60.
Atkins has responded well. Has taken command of this leg, looking to break back straight away.
97.
Just like the opening leg, 9 darts thrown by the player not throwing first, down to a finish. Gemma Hayter can't leave one from here, so Jamie Atkins is going to have a bit of time on his side.
170.
6 darts here if he needs them, of which he will. That is beautifully sat up in the top part of that bed.
96.
You'd have expected a 1-3-4 there.
Can Hayter apply the pressure? That second dart was more like it.
85. Jamie, you require
Atkins
74.
returns. We'll just get the one at tops to level up.
54. Gemma, you require 112.
Just didn't release that dart early enough, held on to it a little bit too long.
92. Jamie, you
Gemma
require
Hayter gets a similar
20.
result on the board, but that one a little bit lofty, as she's demonstrating as she walks back behind Jamie Atkins.
Game shot in the second leg. Jamie Atkins.
Yeah, that would have been a real statement of intent from Hayter, but it's Atkins that hits the double. And we're back at
Third leg is Jamie
parity.
to throw first.
And back on throw.
Game on.
I think we're going to make some predictions this evening. I think this is what we're going to see quite a lot, isn't it? A lot of games going very tight, going very
91.
close. I think we're going to get very few in the sort of 4-0, 4-1 columns.
180.
Plenty of those, though. That's my prediction.
I think we'll be safe with both of those.
You
100.
think Atkins was going to supply a perfect retort Yes, I was keeping a keen eye last
100.
night with you and Henry guiding us through night one. As we touched upon,
140.
as Atkins comes close to a maximum of his own. That game between Duff and Potter, where they renew a
140.
rivalry.
Jamie, you require 170.
Next, it's the second game. It really was high quality stuff all night.
Had everything in that
56.
game.
Gemma,
One thing
you
this
require
game's got is some real
81.
good power score in the front nine from the pair. Very impressive. But again, that 81 last time, Gemma Hayter didn't even get a dart at the bullseye. She's done it again. So she won't make the same mistake
41.
twice.
Jamie, you
She
require
has
114.
on this occasion. But as left tops, should Jamie Atkins not be able to take out the 114, treble 18 will be the shot. Not going to go.
86.
So
Gemma,
another
you require
reprieve
40.
for Gemma Hayter, who returns once more for tops.
$30.
Goes inside. Rubbish, she says.
Jamie, you require 28.
And now Jamie Atkins is 28 points away from a 2-1 lead. He's
Game
halfway
shot
there.
the third leg. Jamie Atkins.
Bit of a let-off, but he won't mind one bit.
Fourth leg, it's Gemma to throw first. Game on.
Absolutely not. First holder throw goes away at Jamie Atkins, and right now he'll just be getting himself ready. This will be the leg to attack.
100.
If you can get a break a throw when you've got the throw in a match, this is the time to do it. Give yourself that bit of a cushion. Know you've got two legs with the throw. This is always that one where you just... If you could time things, if you could
57.
plan things, this would be the one.
$140.
Such a key match as well, so early in the night. Both of these players know full well that they were in touching distance of Neil Duff at the
40.
top of the table, wanting to get to that perfect start on night two to really set themselves up for a charge.
100.
It's got a night and a feel tonight where almost every game is going to pretty much have that same narrative where it's going to feel important. And the players will notice that as well. That interview with Gemma Hayter before the match, she was very quick to say about how
58.
good the group
Gemma, you
was, and she was
require
aware of the
161.
quality in the group. The players are knowing what we're knowing. The players see what we see. The hard thing for them is
65.
they've got to try and get there and deliver a performance amongst all of this. Very, very hard to separate group.
So two dart
46.
combination left
Gemma,
for
you
Hayter
require
after just 12
96.
darts thrown. Time is on her side in this fourth leg.
56.
Sets it up nicely. Atkins well back on 300.
A bit of a freebie leg here. Sometimes when you get in these games as well where they're quite tight and it's just leg for leg, you just have these legs where you go, I
100.
just want to have
Gemma,
a bit
you
of a
require
breather.
40.
Just hit a 60, have a couple of troubleless visits. Let me just enjoy a leg.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Gemma
A leg
Hayter.
there. Very much enjoyed by Gemma Hayter as she levels things back up.
Fifth leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Hayter well in command on the average side of things. Atkins nudging 83. Hayter nudging
100.
90. But it was those missed darts at double.
36.
Well, then was very lofty from Gemma Hayter. Very loopy with the action. You can always tell when she's not been happy with how they've been delivered as well, because she'll have a couple of phantom throws
43.
at the back end of the stage there, and she's just going through a routine, see if she can find it, and straight back in the treble. Much better. But you can tell when she starts to loft the darts because she'll
121.
cut across high low, high one, high low, high one, low five. I'll get there in the end.
I knew what you meant.
100.
Glad you did. Hopefully somebody else did as well.
Well, after A slightly slack opening visit in this leg.
180.
Gemma Hayter has really got into the groove on Friday night here at the Live Lounge.
Yeah, put those in a mint.
74. Gemma, you require 164.
And once again, first to a finish.
85.
Big last dart. Atkins can apply a modicum of pressure, not without a treble.
60. Gemma, you require 79.
Big opportunity for Gemma Hayter. Good marker for this double. 11 finds
Game
it.
shot on the fifth egg. Gemma Hayter.
That is crucial. It's another breaker throw. Atkins
Sixth egg, it's Gemma
is
to
at the
throw
table.
first. Game
Dare
on.
not look around as Hayter returns to the hockey with the darts for the opening match of the night.
85.
It's go time now, isn't it, for Jamie Atkins? You can feel like you can lose touch on this very, very quickly. Which is quite ironic,
93.
really, when you think Tommy Morris sat bottom of the table on 2 points, but would probably feel like he's on the ascendancy if he wins the next game and joins Atkins on 4, despite the fact they're
140.
very, very similar in regards to the league table. It's a very psychological battle when you've got this extra factor going on with the scoreboard, with the league table. Something that you
58.
don't normally have to consider within the game of darts.
Well, Tommy Morris gets to see how everyone else is performing before he takes to the stage himself. His third match on
81.
against Hayter. So you would think he'll know exactly what he is facing. And as you say, Matt,
100.
if he does win his opening game, Morris, then he'll probably no longer be bottom of the table. But here comes Hayter once more.
145.
And Atkins, try as he might, that's more like it.
100.
He's
Gemma,
cutting
you
a
require
frustrated
50.
figure early doors. Gemma Hayter tops for the match.
Game shot and the
And
match.
Gemma Hayter starts night 2 in perfect fashion. A huge 4-2 win over Jamie Atkins. She gets revenge from a whitewash loss last night. And Gemma Hayter is all smiles as she averages as close as makes no difference to 94 against Jamie Atkins. Now, next game on stage, Nathan Potter, Neil Duff. This time last night, it was a classic.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And he Dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2.
Did he go for tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Kaplas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He is 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Usher losing his cool a little bit here.
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs one more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the one treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double fourth in the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
Welcome back. It is Friday night here at the Modus Super Series, live and free on Pluto TV, as Nathan Potter, the Rising Stars semi-finalist, takes on the 2022 WDF World Champion Neil Duff. When these two played last night, late in the day, it was 4-3 to Duff in what was a bit of a classic. Duff with 104 average, Potter with 106. And if they can replicate something close to last night's match, we are in for a real treat, Matthew Edgar.
Oh, absolutely. The two players that brought out the very, very best in each other. And when you get players...
First leg is Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Who have that sort of level of respect for each other the way that these two will. Neil Duff's very much still a student of the game. He's very, very aware of what's going on in the world of darts. Some dart players are a bit ignorant to what's going on. Neil Duff's someone who watches darts, watches the Super Series, watches the tours and the systems, see who's playing well, who's a danger, because ultimately
100.
he wants to know who's coming to try and take his position away from him. And his position is a regular now at the Lakeside, a regular here at the Super Series.
140.
I've got to say, Nathan Potter will be one of those players who's a big, big danger to come and try and take away the position that Neil Duff is in. That would certainly be the next step for Nathan Potter
95.
to become a regular here at the Super Series, to start getting into some broadcasted events.
Well, his appearance at the Rising Stars Week, which really was fantastic.
45.
It's a very good start for Potter on the Super Series stage. And the way he's
96.
going about things so far, you wouldn't put it past him to see him back here tomorrow night as well.
Well, if you speak to any dart player, they'll always say, I want an opportunity. I want
60.
a chance. Certainly the younger players. They want a chance. They want a breakthrough opportunity. Nathan Potter was given that on Rising Stars Week, as many players was, and he took it.
60.
Nathan Potter is a fine example of someone who seizes the chance. It should also be quite inspirational as well for anyone who gets an invitation to the Super Series for Rising Stars Week for a Women's Week.
150.
When you win the spot here as an ADC qualifier, there is a pathway and development system to give you even
90.
further opportunities.
Nathan, you require 128.
The opportunity here is a 1-2-8 for Potter. We'll start over on the 18s, you feel. Got choices. Chooses to stay. It's not in, doesn't matter what angle he looks at.
Yeah.
He'll be stood at the back of the stage watching Neil Duff at 60. That's the angle he's going to get.
60.
Yeah, he couldn't quite magic that second treble 18, and Duff returns now for 2 darts at tops. One more for 10s.
40. Nathan, you
Chance
require
goes
40.
a begging, so Nathan Potter returns for a shot at tops of his own,
Game
which
start
he
in the first
duly
leg. Nathan
takes.
Potter.
I feel like it started already as well. Couldn't quite magic the second treble 18. We're
Second
in.
leg, it's Neil to throw
There's one.
first. Game on.
Cue Harry Potter and magical puns.
I didn't even realise I did it as well.
140.
Accidental 1-0.
If you believe that, you believe anything. So here we go then for leg number 2. Duff.
41.
Strong start. Neil Duff. No stranger
120.
to this stage, and that would be a huge understatement. We mentioned a lot about
85.
the youth system and all these fabulous young players coming through, but sort of on the opposite end of that spectrum, Neil Duff has done himself
45.
justice, not just in the WDF, but of course in the Old Seniors events as well, which launched many a career of other dart players that have graced this
140.
stage.
Well, one of them just this past week. Richie Howson, the winner of Group A. He's sat ready for Saturday night. Someone who used the Seniors Tour to springboard his career and his name into sort of the
180.
mainstream. But this is a good reaction here from Neil Duff. This is how the
100.
game
Neil,
was
you
playing
require
last night.
60.
One player hits, the other player hits.
Game shot in the second leg. Neil Duff.
13 darter for Neil Duff. Warming up to the task nicely and quickly.
Yeah, very
Third leg
cleanly
is
done there
Nathan to
from
throw first. Game on.
Neil Duff. Potter just shifting
60.
across, can't find a treble on his opening visit. That looks inviting for Duff. As does that. Surely this has got to go in.
60.
He can't believe it.
Oh, eyebrow raising moment somehow managed to find a way between the darts. When you talk about perfect darts, that was a perfect dart, the
125.
first one, but I don't know what that third one was. A touch of the old Richie Bennett's.
It's almost like he was trying to cast a spell on that third
55.
dart, but it didn't do as it was told.
There we go, there's two. It was like he was trying to force it in, wasn't it? Just trying to power it through. That was better.
100.
That's one of the things that's really impressed me about Nathan Potter. He's got this very flat angle of entry. So he does like the dart going in the bottom half of the treble. However, like that last shot there where it's hit the
41.
top wire, normally for someone who lands the darts flat, they have to run for cover. Nathan Potter just throws the dart harder. Powers past it.
140.
Yeah, that third dart found a way. And it's Potter's turn
47. Nathan, you
to
require
really
76.
take command. So we'll look for a single 16 for one at tops.
56.
He will be back.
Nothing coming back from Neil Duff so far. 12 darts thrown, make that 13, and just about gets halfway through the leg.
45. Nathan, you require
So
20.
no pressure then for this double 10. You'd think he would
No
bust his
score.
score there. You could kind of see him maybe thinking of splitting, not wanting to go for that double 5.
He saw the eyes quickly look over to see where Neil
100.
Duff was. Thought, I'll
Nathan,
have
you require
a
20.
go at it, and then I can always bust it.
Game shot in the third leg. Nathan Potter.
That's tied it up very nicely.
Fourth leg is
2-1
Neil to throw
Potter on
first.
throw.
Game on. $140.
Not quite the standard as of yet that we had last night, but it was always quite a high billing to have to live up to. But what we have got here is
100.
drama this evening.
Well, we saw a very nervy end to Group C this afternoon, didn't we? Where So much was on the line.
140.
But it was Robbie Martin that did ultimately qualify for tomorrow, along with
60.
Michael Huntley.
Actually been told Robbie Martin's gone back to Weymouth to play a bit of ADC this evening.
Is that wise?
105.
I don't think I would have done that, to be honest. He will be back tomorrow for Saturday night, where both these players will be hoping to be. And that there just shows you the
100.
angle that the players
Neil,
get
you
to see
require
and how it changes so
116.
drastically there with that angle of entry of Potter.
Game shot in the fourth leg.
Beautiful
Neil Duff.
stuff from Neil Duff. 116 out. Brings us level
Fifth leg is Nathan
at
to
2
go
legs
first. Game
apiece. I seem to remember last series, Lee Evans did something similar when he was playing in Group A.
60.
I think it was the Tuesday night he went and played in a ADC event. And Lee will probably tell you this himself.
100.
Wednesday didn't go particularly well for him.
It's a risky play, isn't it? Yes, you feel great today, but how are you going to feel tomorrow? You're going to feel a little bit tired and the extra bit of
85.
travelling as well. So it's a very interesting play. Sure will become a very good talking point tomorrow.
60.
Again, the way Robbie Martin has been playing on the ADC and in many an amateur event this year, you wouldn't put it past him
100.
from maybe doing the double.
Be some week, wouldn't it?
100.
Neil Duff looking to add another one to his tally. One he hasn't got yet, though, a series title. And I know that's something that's bugging him as a player. Keeps winning weekly titles, but has yet to win the big one. The big one's so much more meaningful.
55.
Constantly reminded at the Super Series, your face on the wall, £25,000 in the bank.
85.
Potter's got to be careful here, though. The last couple of legs have all gone with throw and gone strongly with throw. Needed to hit something there and
Neil,
did.
you
He's
require
left himself on a
156.
potential two-darter. Ask Neil Duff the question. Ooh, hang on, that's inviting.
There was a tinge of
100.
disappointment
Nathan, you require
with the expression
96.
of Neil Duff there following that second dart. He knew that was a opportunity. But Potter for the old double-double.
56.
Just a
Neil,
bit
you
high.
require 56.
And Duff is back to break throw at a crucial
Game shot in the
moment.
fifth leg. Neil Duff.
First sign of real emotion from Neil Duff.
Sixth leg, it's Neil to throw first.
And it's
Game
Neil's
up.
turn to turn around and head towards the hockey with the darts to get off to
80.
the perfect start for the group leader.
Looking to open up a 4-point gap in regards to
100.
qualification here, Neil Duff. Which, on a night like tonight, when you've got a group like this where you feel like
180.
everyone's going to be beating each other, a 4-point gap will be quite something to turn around.
Oh, he's got his tail up here as Duff. He's found that extra level, firing in a maximum.
45.
Potter can't go with him. And Neil Duff is really in the ascendancy now.
100. $60. Neil, you require 141.
So Duff with plenty of time on his side, but he'll want to win this match with a bang.
89.
Wasn't far away from doing so. Tidies it up for a two-dart combination. Potter needed at the very minimum, a 2 treble visit.
60. Neil, you require
Duff
52.
can return for what is 2 match darts.
12.
We'll be back though. Didn't have to go there for Neil Duff. Potter not quite got his scoring range going here. He's just got to hit and hope. He's got to hit big. Got to leave himself handy should the mistake come from Neil Duff. But
Neil, you
that
require
even
40.
feels like a little bit too much to do.
Perfect marker.
Game shot.
The
and
marker
match,
did its
Neil
job,
Duff.
and so did Neil Duff. A resounding win over Nathan Potter, cementing Duff's place at the top of the table. They go off the stage arm in arm. Duff there just shy of a 90 average. After the break, Gemma Hayter returns against Tommy Morris, who will be looking to leapfrog Messrs Potter and Atkins.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy time. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor?
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Luke Lidlow!
Welcome back to the Modus Super Series here on Pluto TV. Early moves for Gemma Hayter and Neil Duff. And Gemma Hayter now returns as we get our first glimpse of Tommy Morris this evening, who was 5th of 5 overnight. Just the one win to his name. But he could leapfrog the likes of Nathan Potter and Jamie Atkins, who have suffered early defeats. and put himself back in contention. Both of these with not far to travel. Both on the south coast. It could be a bit of a derby. We had Portsmouth Southampton last week, didn't we?
We've got a few derbies
First leg
down
is
here.
Gemma to throw first. Game on.
With the Martin derby this afternoon as well.
Yeah.
With the Michael derby as well. So 2 derbies this afternoon. So yeah, maybe a geographical.
55.
Geographical.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
believe was what you were aiming for.
That's 2 already this evening.
180.
Started with a G. You knew what I meant.
Tommy Morris, more importantly, starts with a max.
11.
This is a real crucial part of the group for Morris.
134.
Well, Tommy Morris is last in to bat tonight. There's 5 players in the group and 4 of them have been in already. Tommy Morris coming out last is a positive or a negative, depending how those
30.
first results go. Tommy Morris may be coming into this chasing, or he may be coming into it encouraged with opportunity. And it's the latter. The results have gone the way that Tommy Morris would have liked them to have gone.
137.
Certainly if he can get the victory over Gemma Hayter.
Yeah, Tommy ran into Gemma Hayter last night.
60. Tommy, you require
Arguably
50.
one of the performances of the night from Hayter.
42.
Interesting route to leave yourself double 4. He went for it straight away. Has he been practicing soft tip?
Just feeling good, either feeling good or looking at Gemma Hayter's score and seeing that there's no
96.
threat there.
Tommy, you require 8.
He feels a break of throw is
Game shot in the
inevitable, and
first
it is. A
leg, Tommy
13
Morris.
darter in the end there for Tommy Morris in rapid time.
You must have a train to catch.
Second leg, it's Tommy to throw first.
I
Game
think
on.
Tommy Morris is probably the fastest player we have now at the Super Series.
81.
This should really set up an exhibition between Morris and Ricky Evans, you would think. I don't know what you would charge for
140.
tickets, as you wouldn't really get your money's worth. It would be over in about 40 seconds. And they'd be playing 5 sets.
I'm going to call this now.
140.
I think Tommy Morris is faster than Ricky Evans.
Wow.
And I'm talking about this from a player's perspective. They've got on the eye as a viewer.
60.
You'll watch how quick the darts get delivered. But from a player's perspective, Tommy Morris is there with his arm up while you're taking your darts out the board. Once they've thrown, he
100.
runs down the hockey, gets them out, and he's gone. The point of Tommy Morris approaching, throwing his darts, collecting and retrieving to the
58.
point you can come back to the hockey, I think Tommy Morris is the fastest in the world.
100.
Bold claim. Stopwatches at the ready for future reference, I think.
41. Tommy, you require 80.
Gemma Hayter, after a huge win in our opening fixture this evening, is yet to click into gear in this one. Tommy Morris not really allowing Hayter
32.
to find her groove.
$100. Tommy, you require 48.
So, for a 2-0 lead, it's double 16. Shuffles
Game shot the
across
second leg. Tommy Morris.
and finds the requisite double.
Third leg, it's Gemma to throw first. Game on. $60.
And Gemma Hayter not finding a treble. Tommy Morris really
140.
sensing an opportunity to not just win this game, but to make up some leg difference
45.
as well, which, given the quality of this group, given how tight-knit the table was overnight, it could
100.
all come down to leg difference. But this is much more like it.
180. 100.
Okay, I've made a bold claim, suggesting about the time. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I've just been timing on a stopwatch some random Ricky Evans throws.
140.
And on
Tommy,
average,
you've
I'm
got
putting it 8
161.
seconds, 0.88. So 8.88. Now let's see if Tommy Morris is quicker.
123. Gemma, you require 76.
You feel for Gemma Hayter, this has to go, and that's less than ideal. And it is very much advantage
26.
Morris.
Tommy, you
How
require
quick is
38.
this 38 going to go? Alex to split for double 14.
Game shot in the
and
third
that's
leg.
why.
Tommy Morris.
100 average for Tommy Morris.
Fourth
And he's
leg is
opening
Tommy.
3
to throw
legs, and he
first.
now returns to the hockey
Game up.
looking for a whitewash victory.
60.
Now you'll be relieved to hear that Matthew Edgar has mucked up the opening attempt to try and time Tommy Morris's
100.
visit there. Here we go again.
135.
7.37.
Oh,
We'll give it another go.
125. 59.
8.02. He is faster than Ricky Evans.
100.
We have a new fastest player in the world. Obviously a small sample, but it is a sample.
45.
yeah, you've timed 2 of his throws on your phone. Believe how that science works.
I'll have you know,
30.
on sports day, I used to be the guy with the stopwatch. Higgins spoon race. I had that under control.
60. Gemma, you require 146.
So can Gemma Hayter, more about Sports Day later, don't worry, but can Gemma Hayter get herself back into this match?
86. Tommy, you require 142.
And the way Tommy has played so far, you'd have expected him
80.
to do a bit
Gemma,
better
you
with that
require
first
60.
start. So Gemma Hayter, this has to go. Tops. 10s.
Game shot in the fourth leg.
And on we
Gemma
go.
Hayter.
The way Tommy Morris was playing, you just felt like he was going to serve that
Fifth
one
leg
out.
is Gemma to throw first. Game
An
up.
unexpected breaker throw there for Gemma Hayter. Maybe Tommy Morris just wanted to give us a few more opportunities to get a larger sample of time.
100. 99.
So it begs the question. Yes, Gemma beat Tommy last night, but playing
135.
a player of such pace, it doesn't really allow you to find your own
30.
rhythm unless you sort of really put your mind to it, I suppose.
Yeah, we saw that last night quite a bit as well. The likes of Neil Duff just standing at the back of the hockey, just taking his time,
43.
trying to make sure that he didn't get caught up in the whirlwind that is Tommy Morris. Well,
81.
that looked quite interesting, didn't it, on the camera? Because as Gemma sort of flexed her arm out, Tommy Morris threw the shoulder in. It looked like she pushed him.
59.
Well, if that isn't clipped up with a clickbaity subtitle, then I have lost faith in the internet.
It's all kicking off title.
55. Gemma, you require 164.
Hayter then continues her comeback charge.
53.
Just wrong side of the wire for that treble. And Morris looking to leave it sweet, but there's
81.
just starting
Gemma,
to
you require
become
111.
a few wayward darts happening for Morris, as Hayter has one dart at tops.
91.
Just goes low.
Tommy, you require 155.
It's all been when the finishing line's come into sight for Tommy Morris. It's just got to go a little bit wayward. These darts was perfectly
45.
straight all around the
Gemma,
treble
you
20.
require
Now
20.
starting to lose the line, starting to lose the weight.
Game shot in the 5th leg, Gemma Hayter.
That was well done in the end from Hayter. That could have got a little bit awkward.
6th leg, it's Tommy to throw
Chasing
first.
doubles.
Game
She doesn't look like someone who's turning a game around though right now, does she?
on. 99.
Certainly not happy with the way things are going. We'll probably be sensing that the opportunities are coming at the moment, not because she's got better, but because Tommy Morris has got worse. And quite
100.
significant as well when we look at the averages. A moment ago, you were talking about Tommy Morris averaging 100. He's now averaging 86.
140.
Yeah, and Hayter's frustrations compiled to the average of her own, in that it's around about 76, which is
140.
a far cry from the 94 she enjoyed in the opening match of the night in her 4-2 win over Atkins.
77.
If she
100.
can find the break, she will have the darts in the deciding legs, and Morris will know that. He'll want to get this done and dusted.
51. Gemma, you require 161.
A few darts going awry.
137.
And that's pressure
Tommy,
of
you
the
require
purest form.
134.
From Hayter. Now then. Oh,
94.
there was an opportunity there, wasn't
Gemma, you
there? But
require
Gemma
24.
Hayter now 2 12s.
Game shot in the 6th leg, Gemma Hayter.
We go all the way. Players exchange a fist
7th
bump.
and final leg, it's Gemma to throw first. Game on.
Well, the feeling in this game has changed so much, hasn't it? Tommy Morris at 3-0 up, it felt a formality that he was going to go and win it. Gemma Hayter won one leg. It
100.
felt like a bit of a consolation leg at the time. This actually could end up being the beginning of an almighty turnaround.
60.
Because Tommy Morris, where's the performance gone? It's completely disappeared. His average continues to drop. Hayter's continues to climb. She's a big favourite from here.
46.
Or is she? Morris now cannot believe where that first dart has ended up. Just
81.
took a second to compose himself. But Hayter now in the ascendancy
140.
once more.
$100.
The ton just keeps Morris in check. He won't be able to believe that
45.
this has gone to a deciding leg, but the door is ajar. And he is barging it open.
140. Gemma, you require 170.
Well, this wouldn't be a bad way to wrap things up. Now then. Couldn't follow it.
84. Tommy, you require
I
120.
feel like Hayter would have 6, but Tommy Morris, this has to go. Not going to.
42.
The way Gemma Hayter's been
Gemma, you
finishing here, 3
require
from 7.
86.
She should be getting at least a dart at the bullseye. As long as she stays in that corridor. Bullseye for the match.
61. Tommy, you
After
require
being
78.
3-0 down, one match start comes and goes for Gemma Hayter. Tommy Morris needs a treble, gets the treble, and will have one match dart of his own.
58.
A
Gemma, you
reprieve
require 25.
for Hayter. Morris cannot believe what he's seeing. Dangerously close to the
Game
treble,
shot and the match,
but
Gemma
straight
Hayter.
into the double. Tommy Morris cannot believe his luck. 3-0 up, but it's Gemma Hayter that maintains her 100% record this evening. 2 huge wins for Hayter, who started slow but grew into that match superbly. Coming up next, it's Duff Atkins. Neil Duff can cement qualification.
54. Charlie Maguire, 164. 44. 32. Charlie require 120.
Well, 120. He's got a fair, at least 2 handfuls at this. Just needs to stay
60.
there. That's a good shot. Halves his score. Leaves himself on a 2-darter.
$26. Charlie
Time on his
require
side
60.
to become back-to-back singles champion.
$40.
Definitely a couple of nerves in those last 2 darts. But he'll be coming back.
The moment he's been in before this situation. Standing at the back of the
81.
stage,
Charlie
approaching the
require
Yoki with a
20.
chance to win the title.
He did this to win the first title, if you remember.
11.
I think he's gone.
Georgia
I think
require
he's gone to
118.
bust it, maybe. The first title he won, he wanted 20. He went 6-7-7 to win it. He had a chance to replicate it again.
Yeah, I get the feeling that was for a bust, and
39.
on that
Charlie
situation there, George
require
Scaife wasn't even
9.
able to take it out going to the 18s on that switch.
Yeah, I think he just panicked a bit, but he's done well to get that big one.
Sometimes can be the hardest part.
Georgia require
This is it.
79.
It's got to be 19s. It's got to be 19s for this shot. Big 20 and a double. He's got the first one. He's going to get a match dart here.
$59. Charlie
Threw the entire
require
body into that
8.
one. Just didn't want to let go of the dart.
No score.
He's given George a chance.
Georgia require 20.
I think George has been quite good on double 10 today.
So many opportunities for Charlie Murphy.
Can
Couldn't
he
get the
get
job
it?
done.
Got in the match! And the Red Dragon
George
Modus
Scaife.
Super Series Influencers Champion, George Scaife!
So the permutations are becoming simpler. For that man there, Neil Duff, winning you're in. 1 win away from finals night qualification. And that is now the tale for Gemma Hayter as well. For the likes of Jamie Atkins, Nathan Potter and Tommy Morris. Their chances are slimming. 3 from 5 go
First leg
through.
is Neil to throw first.
And 2 are 1
Game
away.
on.
Nice position to be in, isn't this, for Neil Duff? 1 win away from qualification and 3 games still to play.
140.
Talk about having things in your own hands, and that's something he's earned and something he's deserved by being at the moment the performer of this group. And that comes down to the
96.
consistency of which he is showing and which he has produced throughout.
Well, given his
45.
exploits in Group A earlier this week, where he did finish second to Richie Howson, he was the form horse coming in to Group B.
58.
So far, that has very much proven to be the case. Has the darts here as well. Over Atkins.
140.
How do you think Jamie Atkins will be feeling? Because second overnight, yes, he
60.
lost the opening game, but he'd still be feeling there's plenty more to give, but time is running out.
Exactly that. He'll probably be feeling a little bit needy right now in regards to points and performance.
60.
Not quite desperate yet, though. Desperation won't kick in. That's the likes of Tommy Morris. He's now got himself into that situation where he'll be coming back feeling quite stretched and desperate to keep his hopes alive.
Neil, you require
After losing
160.
that last game before the break to Gemma Hayter.
Now, Duff did this earlier. Can he do it again?
96. Jamie, you require
Not quite.
147.
Can Atkins now ignite his campaign?
59. Neil, you require 20.
Not on this occasion, so Duff to hold throw. Slides
in the first
down the
leg, Neil
marker
Duff.
to go 1-0 up.
Second leg, it's Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, how do you think Tommy Morris will be feeling after that crushing
100.
defeat before the break where he was odds on to win 4-0?
Well, he doesn't have long, does he, to get over it? He's only got this game and he's straight back to the hockey, and that could be a
55.
friend or a foe. Rather than sitting in the back and pondering, you've just got to get straight back on with things again. He's still got a chance to save his position. We are getting to that point, though, now, aren't we, where we're
131.
starting to know the direction of players and where they're going to be. Neil Duff battling to put himself as the fourth player through, where Tommy Morris is
60.
desperate for points to keep himself in contention. We're going to start eliminating players out of proceedings, whether they take a spot or they don't, within the next sort of 40 minutes or so. This is now getting into real
41.
crunch time in this Group B campaign.
Yeah, I suppose that's the beauty of a round robin format. Like you say, you don't have long to kind of dwell.
100.
As Morris does return to the hockey following on from this match. But this is very nice from Jamie Atkins.
171.
Very nice indeed. Duff looking to respond.
125. Jamie, you require 58.
So Atkins eyeing tops. It's a wire bender.
38. Neil, you require 161.
Big ask. Not up to it on this occasion. Jamie Atkins walking to the back of the stage. Had a flick over his
65.
shoulder to see what was going on. He'll be
Jamie,
very
you
happy with what he
require
saw.
20.
Knows he had the time to prepare for this double 10.
Handy marker. But now has to shuffle and shimmy
10.
across and goes the wrong side of the wire.
Neil, you require 96.
Atkins could be starting to think that it's really not his night so far, as Duff now can't check out
56.
96.
Jamie,
So
you
Atkins
require 10.
returns for 2 5s. And he's going to split. Double 4. Back to 2s.
8. Neil, you require 40.
Frustration starting to boil over for Atkins. But it's Duff's turn to chase
Game
doubles.
shot in the second leg. Neil Duff.
And that's the most painful way for it to happen as well. Not the fact that Jamie Atkins missed the darts at the double, but the fact it
Third
was
leg is
also
Neil to
the
throw
last
first.
start in hand.
Game
It was a
up.
double whammy. The things that players hate, missing chances and giving your opponent chances, and then when they're chasing it round, last start in hand, when you're just starting to get hope,
100.
when you're just starting to think, I may be coming back for one more opportunity, the chance goes and the throw is broken.
140.
But for Atkins, the scoring's there. Well, it's the outer ring
100.
that matters most.
58.
So Neil Duff, the 2022 WDF World Champion, when he beat Thibaut Tricol
100.
6-5. Tricol was a winner on the Euro Tour earlier today against Jermaine Watamina.
$133.
Great darts there from Atkins.
$105. Jamie, you require 170.
So Atkins going fishing. Oh, it's the ball for the big fish.
145. Neil, you require 96.
A grimace on the face of Atkins. That would have been special. Duff now looking at treble 17, can't find it, and it's Jamie Atkins'
36.
turn.
Jamie, you require 25.
To potentially pinch a leg. The outer ring has not been his ally so far. That's a good guide.
17.
But once again, over adjusts.
Neil, you require 60.
Well, he's had chances here, hasn't he, Jamie Atkins? If he isn't going to win this game, he's going to look back at this one without too
Game shot
many
on the third
memories he's
leg,
going to
Neil
want to
Duff.
keep. Neil Duff, last start in hand again, sinks the hopes of Jamie Atkins.
Fourth leg is Jamie to throw
He'll be getting that
first.
sinking feeling in regards to the table
Game
as
up.
well. The panic may start to set in. This is the second game for Jamie Atkins this evening. He's already lost one. That was 4-2 to Gemma Hayter. But this one could be more
97.
damaging, because we are starting to run out of fixtures. And the legs column may come into play tonight as well. And no one's really taken a damaging
59.
defeat. They've all sort of been 4-2, 4-3 scorelines. Atkins needs to get some legs on the board, and quickly.
60.
Like you say, he's had his chances. But Neil Duff has been there to pick up the pieces on every occasion so far.
100. $100.
Atkins yet to register a maximum this evening, but did have that
140.
171.
$58.
Atkins now really up against it.
$130.
Sensible from Duff. Another one of those will do Atkins the world of good.
100. Neil, you require 72.
So, Neil Duff for the match and for qualification.
Game shot
There it
and the
is.
match. Neil Duff.
We will be seeing Neil Duff tomorrow night in finals night. He has qualified. That's a really damaging defeat for Jamie Atkins. 4-0 whitewash. But Neil Duff picked up the pieces well. Atkins friendless on the outer ring. Look at that, 0 from 10. But Neil Duff, a whitewash win coming up after the break. Tommy Morris needs a win. He faces Nathan Potter. So 4 out of the 6 have been confirmed for finals night. 2 more spaces left to fill. Nathan Potter and Tommy Morris both in need of a win here. Potter a 4-2 defeat in his opener against Neil Duff. And Tommy Morris
First leg is
4-3
Tommy
from
to throw
3-0 up
first.
against
Game on.
Gemma Hayter, who is now just 1 win away from qualification herself. One thing we have learned
96.
so far this evening, Matthew Edgar, is that Tommy Morris has the crown of world's fastest dart player, according to you.
And my very small sample of research as well.
180.
Beating Ricky Evans by nearly a second.
45.
And this is a player's perspective, don't forget. This isn't just the delivery of the darts. This is how quick you can get back to the oche. So it includes everything. It includes the retrieval, the walk, the
81.
approach.
So would it help if Ricky started sprinting?
Yes, or taking bigger steps.
60.
Everything Tommy Morris does is with speed.
$100.
Will be interesting in these early stages just to see how
60. Nathan,
Morris
you require 100.
comes back from what must have been a mentally crushing defeat from 3-0 up to lose in that deciding leg over Gemma Hayter.
Yes.
After playing so well as well, 100 average
100.
for those opening 3 legs. Early signs suggest that Morris could be
45.
in a bit of a
Nathan, you
pickle.
require 40.
Two 10s now for Potter.
Game shot in the first
there it
leg.
is.
Nathan Potter.
Ideal start for Potter.
Second leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on.
But more damage to Morris. So to get the player's
40.
perspective then, Matt, how can he bounce back in a way? Because he has to, and he has to very, very quickly.
100.
That's the hardest thing, and that's something that you can only learn here at the Super Series. A lot of the times you take those crushing defeats, that's it, you go home, you've got plenty of time. He's had one match, and it wasn't a very long one. That was Neil Duff 4-0 against Jamie Atkins. So enough time to get
69.
in the back and sort of regroup for the maximum of 5 minutes before feeling like you need to get straight back
100.
to it again. And he hasn't quite hit the ground running, has he, in that opening leg, but looking a lot more likely in this one. And I mean, for Gemma Hayter who turned that
140.
game around against Tommy Morris, she's probably hoping he goes and beats Nathan Potter here because it'll strengthen her chances.
100.
Yeah, Hayter just 1 win away herself. But I mean, look, Morris is no stranger to this stage. He knows full well how to qualify from a group to get to finals night.
83.
There's plenty of experience to draw on.
100.
And just a chance here as Potter has left himself a Duff number.
Well, the possibility of one of the rarest legs,
129. Tommy, you
almost as
require
rare as a 9
101.
darter, which you think would be quite a surprising stat. The 5-ton leg. Not going to go.
35. Nathan, you require 40.
You'd think that'd happen a lot more often, wouldn't you? 4 tons and a 101.
Now, Potter just taking his time, waiting.
Game shot in the
It's
second
paid
leg.
dividends.
Nathan Potter.
Doubles his advantage.
Third leg, it's Tommy to throw first. Game on.
Holds throw. This is better from Morris.
100.
Such a
100.
crucial stage for both of these players now.
Well, for Tommy Morris, he's either in
60.
contention or pretty much out, based on the result of this game. Nathan Potter could open up a bit of a gap in regards to his qualification chance over Jamie Atkins, so absolutely. Stories everywhere. It is the point of the table now where
60.
the shaping really begins.
Well, who will Atkins be rooting for in this one?
121.
Suppose probably Morris. Well, he's probably in the back hoping that they both lose, but I just can't see that happening somehow.
140.
See, I said we should bring back the draw. Not here at the Super Series, but the old Premier League format. Used to have a draw in it, didn't it? I think it had a nice little dynamic.
180.
And if he was hoping for Tommy Morris, maybe his hopes have just started to raise a little bit off of that 180 from Tommy Morris, the first maximum for him in this game. And what a time
60.
to do so.
Tommy, you require
Wins the maximum,
40.
leaves himself tops. Guarantee 3 darts.
Game shot in the third leg. Tommy Morris.
Took his time with that third. Morris showing that
Fourth leg is Nathan to
live
throw
lounge
first.
stage
Game on.
experience, as that second dart was a little bit snatchy, which brought on just that slight pause,
100.
which gets Morris well back in contention in this match.
100. $47.
And with the way Potter stacks his darts as Morris fires in
180.
another max, should he maybe have switched after that first dart in the previous visit?
Yeah, sometimes when you get so embroiled in
40.
the battle like he probably is now, sometimes you just lose that clarity of thought. And if you're stood behind and you
49.
can see those little tactical errors that are creeping in, it can just give you a lot of confidence.
See Morris behind Potter there, chomping at the bit, wanting to get back to the hockey.
60.
Potter quite happy just to take his time, not get drawn into a rat-a-tat-tat battle.
96. Tommy, you require 112.
Showing good experience for a young man there, Potter. A wry smile from Morris.
60. Nathan, you require 78.
And Potter can now go one away. Should this 78 go? That's an ideal start. That's unfortunate for Potter.
Game shot in the fourth
But
leg.
he gets
Nathan
it in
Potter.
anyway. Morris can't believe it. There's a bit of a grimace there, gritted teeth.
Fifth leg is Tommy to throw first.
But
Game on.
Muggles could just watch on as Potter goes one away.
60.
And you can tell from that reaction, he knows exactly the situation in regards to the table. Someone who's clearly monitoring things, seeing how things go. The players do have access to it. It is available to them in the Players' Lounge should they
60.
choose to track the action, to follow things along.
180.
Another max for Morris.
Third of the game. In fact, it's 3-1 to Tommy Morris in the
41.
180s column. The total opposite in the legs.
91.
There's been plenty of positives for Morris in this performance so far, but it's just been these little setup shots here and there where there's been a few loose
100. Tommy,
darts
you require
going in
170.
the wrong side of the wire.
98.
But he will be back to narrow the deficit potentially.
83. Tommy, you
And he'll have
require 72.
Plenty of time for this 72, but Morris doesn't hang about.
32. $57. Tommy, you require 40.
Tops then for Morris.
Game shot in the 5th leg. Tommy Morris.
No dramas this time.
Sixth leg is Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Potter still looks unfazed from the Morris onslaught.
100.
Well, we learned about Nathan Potter last night, don't we, that he enjoys these sort of moments.
140.
That game with Neil Duff really did highlight that he just enjoys getting into battles. He enjoys it when they're both playing the best.
100.
Good quality to have.
Very much so. We'll be seeing plenty more
60.
of Nathan Potter after his breakthrough appearance in Rising Stars Week, where he lost in the semi-final
60.
against Ryan Branley, who of course had already competed on a couple of occasions
85.
in the regular series here at the Live Lounge. The strength in depth emerging from that
83.
Rising Stars Week is pretty scary. And next week we see the Rising Stars champion rejoin us.
55.
Stacked week.
Nathan, you require
Comes to next week's
158.
lineup.
Very much so. Henry Coates in Group C, but right now it's all about this man, Nathan Potter.
80. Tommy, you require
Gets himself down to
161.
striking range to put himself in a good position to be in the lineup for the final 6 this week.
97. Nathan,
This is
you
for the match.
require 78.
So it'll just be the one match dart at tops.
Game shot
And that is
the match,
all
Nathan
he
Potter.
needs. Nathan Potter, big victory over Tommy Morris, whose hopes of qualification is fading fast. Nathan Potter is bang back in the mix. A 4-2 win over Morris with an 85 average. It's that outer ring success that was the difference between the two players. After the break, it's Hayter Duff.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Labanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy time. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor?
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He is Jim McEwen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series champion, retaining his title, the Nuke, Luke Littler!
Welcome back as we hit the halfway stage this evening for the second session of Group B on this Friday night. Let's see how things are shaping up. Neil Duff, qualification assured following good early wins there. That's why his name's in gold, and Gemma Hayter could well soon join him in gold with one more win. The third qualification space is between Potter, Atkins and Morris, but Potter very much in the ascendancy with his win over Tommy Morris. As we now see the two table toppers, and Gemma Hayter can assure her place in finals night tomorrow with a victory over Neil Duff, who is already there, Matthew Edgar.
Yeah, he's done his job. He's confirmed himself at the earliest possibility. That's 4 of the 6 players already known
First
now
leg
for
is
tomorrow
Gemma
night.
to throw first. Game on.
But you get a feeling that there's a lot of people in the local area watching this game with interest, because Gemma Hayter also just one win away from booking her place to Saturday
60.
night. And she normally brings a bit of a crowd from just down the road here from Portsmouth in Gosport, the neighbouring... Well, what would you say? The neighbouring
100.
Is Portsmouth a bay? It's like a little sticky out bit, isn't it? At the bottom of the country.
Yes. For
85.
Pompey natives. But it's interesting that Neil Duff has only had the one defeat in this Group B campaign so far, and that came at the hands of Gemma Hayter last night. 4-2 win. Hayter averaging as close as makes no difference really to 100.
125.
That's what it's taken to beat Neil Duff. He's been exceptional in this Group B campaign.
98.
I suppose reading the form lines, does that enhance Richie Howson's form, winning that
60.
Group A at the expense of Duff?
I think Duff's got better in this Group B than he played in the Group A. Yes, he was decent in Group A, but I think the level of
100.
consistency he's shown and the level of control on the games of which he's played. I think it's been a significant step up, which means it's all shaping up to be a very
97.
interesting finals
Neil, you
night.
require 120.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can join us here tomorrow to see darts like
Game shot in the first
this.
leg, Neil Duff.
Neil Duff, Shanghai. That was quality.
Second leg is Neil
That's
to
why he's
throw
top of the
first.
table.
Game on.
He breaks throw. Straight back to the hockey.
60.
And he's just proving your point. He's getting better and better.
And the control over the games. That's the other impressive factor here for Neil Duff, and it continues to be the case.
135.
Will be wanting another crack at Champions Week. The one that's
100.
getting away from him at the moment. Not only that, but myself and Henry had a conversation yesterday about players who, if you was to do a Super Series ranking,
41.
a world ranking Super Series based on points awarded to players for group wins, weekly wins, series wins, specials weeks,
140.
head-to-heads, everything with that. So where would you put Neil Duff? And he believed that Neil Duff would be the Super Series world number 4.
100.
Interesting. Duff a regular here at the Super Series.
89.
Who did you have as number 1 then?
He had... I mean, I disagreed. I said Luke Littler should be number 1 because he's won 2 series
100.
titles and the only player
Neil,
to do
you
so.
require 112.
He had Littler as 3. I think he had Jimmy Van Ski as 2.
42. Gemma, you require
Can't remember who was
125.
1 now.
We'll find out tomorrow. Henry will be back along with myself and Matthew.
53.
And
Neil,
you could
you
be here
require
as well.
70.
Dartshop.tv to get your tickets to join us at the live lounge as Neil Duff looks to double
Game shot in
his
the second leg,
advantage,
Neil Duff.
which he duly obliges.
Third leg
averaging
is
in
Gemma to
excess
throw first. Game
of
on.
90. For your tickets, incidentally, there is a QR code on your screen
100.
now. Scan it and join us here tomorrow night to see the likes of Richie Howson, Neil Duff, Michael Huntley and Robbie Martin all in action.
100.
Fans of Gemma Hayter poised,
55.
ready to order their tickets. One more win will do it.
60.
There'll be a surge of traffic on the dartshop.tv site.
Well, one more win would do it, keeping it in her hands, but there is a sequence of results that could help,
135.
where Gemma Hayter could probably still qualify without needing that win.
You want to do it on your own merit, though, don't you?
Absolutely.
60.
Nothing worse than standing watching everybody else play, hoping for results. But one of those results could come in the very next game. Tommy Morris takes on Jamie Atkins.
171.
That's exceptional, though, from Gemma Hayter. One thing you have to say
97.
about Gemma
you
this
require
evening,
40.
she never knows when she is beat, and that
Game
was
shot in the third
epitomised
leg, Gemma
with that
Hayter.
win from 3-0 down over Tommy Morris. Can she
Fourth
come
leg
from
is Neil
2-0
to throw
down
first. Game
to
on.
beat the group leader?
$140.
This is developing into a fantastic tungsten tussle. Hayter's average up to over 96.5.
140.
Yet finds herself 2-1 down.
100. $83.
That was the first real loose start there from Duff, but immediately puts it right with a treble.
60. Neil, you
Hayter
require 138.
can't quite go with him. So Duff, 6 darts from 138. Back up for the 20s.
98.
Leaves himself on tops.
$85. Neil, you require 40.
So Duff to go 1 away. Double 10.
Game shot in the 4th egg. Neil Duff.
Neatly done. And Duff is 1 away. As
5th
first
egg
is
Gemma to
beating
throw
second
first. Game on.
in the group table.
$97. $60.
Gemma Hayter will still keep plugging away.
$90.
And she's had confirmation very recently, hasn't she, Gemma Hayter, that things can turn around and turn around very quickly. She was 3-0 down against
54.
Tommy Morris. Was able to turn it around and pick up a 4-3 victory. This, not quite as big as a task, though, in regards to the numbers. She's already got 1 leg on the board.
85.
But maybe the opponent in Neil Duff just a little more likely to serve it out.
$100.
Hayter, of course, the Women's Week 4 champion, as she looks for a max.
140.
Is in command in this leg at least.
59. Gemma, you
And it's
require
Hayter's
89.
turn to have a bit of time. 6 darts for this 89.
49.
A bit of a frown to that second. Tidies it up to leave tops just like Duff did in the previous leg.
96. Gemma, you require 40.
So, to keep us going.
Game shot in the 5th
And on
leg.
we
Gemma
do go.
Hayter.
This is the one, this is the leg.
6th egg is Neil to throw first. Game on.
Neil Duff with the throw. This is the one he'll expect to get it done in.
97.
As those checkout statistics suggest, Duff
60.
won't want to give Hayter a sniff at double.
It's
100.
kind of been the vibe of the night as well for Gemma Hayter. 4 from 10 in her opening game. 4 from 9. So 8 hits from 19 in the
45.
first 2 fixtures for Gemma Hayter. That's a great return.
Win here for Duff will
60.
cement his place as group winner.
$83.
Scenario which is looking ever likelier as this leg develops.
$98.
So Neil Duff, 146 points away from winning Group
85. Neil, you require 146. $100.
So for Hayter, 2 treble visit minimum. Ideal start. Ideal middle.
140. Neil, you require 46.
But for Neil Duff, It's tops.
26.
And for the first
Gemma, you
time,
require
really,
88.
a chance goes begging. Hayter 100% on the outer ring so far. She will have one dart to send us to a decider.
74. Neil, you require 20.
That's an opportunity missed. Neil Duff now for
Game
double
shot
10
and the
in
match,
the middle
Neil
of the
Duff.
middle of that tens bed. And Neil Duff keeps on a rolling. Will win Group B and is going from strength to strength to strength. Hayter with a better average. And it's good success all round for both players on the outer ring, but that 120 finish for Neil Duff, the highlight of a pulsating game. On the other side of the break, it's Morris against Atkins.
$54. Charlie McGuire, 164. $44. $32. Charlie required 120.
Well, 120. He's got a fair, at least 2 handfuls at this. Just needs to stay
60.
there. That's a good shot. Halves his score. Leaves himself on a 2-darter.
$26. Charlie
Time on his
required
side
60.
to become back-to-back singles champion.
$40.
Definitely a couple of nerves in those last 2 darts. But he'll be coming back.
The moment he's been in before this situation. Standing at the back of the
81.
stage,
Charlie
approaching the
required
hockey with a
20.
chance to win the title.
He did this to win the first title, if you remember.
11.
I think he's gone.
Georgia
I think he's
required
gone to
118.
bust it, maybe. The first title he wanted 20. He went 6-7-7 to win it. He had a chance to replicate it again.
Yeah, I get the feeling that was for a bust, and
39.
on that situation there, George Scaife wasn't even
9.
able to take it out going to the 18s on that switch.
Yeah, I think he just panicked a bit, but he's done well to get that big one.
Sometimes can be the hardest part.
Georgia requires
This is it.
79.
It's got to be 19s. It's got to be 19s for this shot. Big 20 and a double. He's got the first one. He's going to get a match dart here.
$59. Charlie
Threw the entire
required
body into that
8.
one. Just didn't want to let go of the dart.
No score.
He's given George a chance.
Georgia require 20.
I think George has been quite good on double 10 today.
So many opportunities for Charlie Murphy.
Go!
Couldn't get the job
Yes!
done.
Got in the match! And the Red Dragon
George
Modus
Scaife.
Super Series Influencers Champion, George Scaife!
Welcome back here to the Modus Super Series here on Pluto TV. As we head back to the stage to see Jamie Atkins and Tommy Morris, both players in dire need of a win. They've both found it really tough going so far tonight. Both yet to win so far today, but someone's has to go this time.
First egg, it's Tommy to throw first. Game on.
So as our referee George Baker gets us underway.
60.
I wonder if Gemma Hayter will be watching on with keen interest. As if Tommy Morris wins this one, Hayter
96.
is more or less there in terms of qualification for finals night.
45.
And as you say, you want to do it in your own way, but also you don't really care how it happens. There's a preference, but as long as you're there.
Well, she's only got one more match tonight. And that is against
58.
Nathan Potter, who still has 2 games to play.
140.
Both of these players have had their moments, but when it's come down to the nitty-gritty, both have been found wanting a little bit.
140. 41.
So Atkins now just
83.
shuffling across, finds the treble with his final dart of the visit.
55. Jamie, you require 124.
Morris really cutting a frustrated figure. Atkins slightly more composed, but I don't doubt will be feeling as equally
99.
as frustrated
Tommy,
as the
require
ball goes a begging.
160.
Well, this would certainly fire Morris into action, but
60.
rounds
Jamie, you
off the
require
160.
25.
Atkins returns to tidy up this 25. 2 darts at double 8, which is yet to be an ally so far this evening.
Game shot.
But
in the
it
first
is now.
leg, Jamie Atkins.
That will make him feel a whole lot better, Jamie Atkins. Leg
Second
on the
leg is
board,
Jamie to
break of throw.
first. Game on.
Keeps him well and truly in the mix, doesn't it? In regards to the league table, in regards to his own hopes. When you come down here for a full week, when you're a player like Jamie Atkins, you expect to be here on Saturday night.
180.
You certainly do with darts like that.
95. 91. 99. 100.
Atkins beginning to find a bit of rhythm now, whereas Morris fits in spurts. No real
41.
consistency
Jamie, you require
since
130.
his opening 3 legs of the evening.
Well, that's nice in the board, isn't it? Didn't need to go there, could move across. He has opted to do so.
98.
We did allude to at the start of the day, the start of the session, how the opening few legs can
59.
really dictate the
Jamie,
pace.
you require
Just makes you wonder,
32.
doesn't it, how much Tommy Morris losing a 3-0 lead in his opening games affected the rest of the day and his chances. But Jamie Atkins' chances are well and
Game shot in
truly
the
still
second
alive,
leg,
and
Jamie
they're taking a
Atkins.
strengthening here. He's trying to turn this one around, not just in regards to picking up points,
Third
but
leg is
also in
Tommy
regards to the
throw
legs.
first. Game on.
As he took an almighty blow in the last one, a 4-0 defeat to Neil Duff. A very rare spotted sort of scoreline, because all the games have been very
70.
tight and close. So imagine how Jamie's going to feel and how it's going to look for him on the table. Should he be able to register a big, big score here against Tommy Morris?
134.
Yeah,
47.
leg difference could be a decisive factor between the likes of Atkins and Potter, maybe even Hayter as well.
81.
There's not much separating them as things stand. Neil Duff head and shoulders above his rivals.
134.
Morris needs to find something.
100.
Level ton takes him to a finish after 12 darts thrown.
$81. Tommy, you require 150.
A loose third. Just keeps Atkins in 3 figures, but
20.
no real impression
Jamie,
made
you require 105.
from Morris.
Maybe the fact that Tommy Morris attempting the 3 bullseyes there just tells you where he thinks his hopes are now in regards to this. He probably thinks he's
57. Tommy, you require 130.
Now he needs the ball.
105. Jamie, you require 48.
The gun fails to fire as Atkins needs double 16 for a 3-0 advantage. Double 8.
Game shot in the third leg. Jamie Atkins.
And when before they weren't going in, they very much are now for Jamie Atkins. He's 1 leg away
Fourth leg, it's Jamie to throw
from his
first.
opening win of the evening. And
Game
Morris
up.
can just watch on in forlorn hope.
$140. $55.
Rubbish, he says. And we know, Matt, that Tommy Morris is
100.
much better than what he's shown tonight. But you would certainly suggest
100.
that opening match, or his opening match of the night, in that defeat over Hayter, has probably been the decisive factor of him not necessarily
57.
losing his head, but failing to recover from adversity.
Yeah, and you can really forgive him for that as well, can't you? It's a big
100.
blow to take so early on. Tommy Morris, a quality operator who's not quite produced it the last couple of times he's come to the Super Series. He's always one of those players you feel is very likely to come here and produce something
62.
good and to go on a bit of a run. But his race for a place here in Saturday night may be about to come to the
85.
close in the next
Jamie, you
couple of
require
minutes. Jamie Atkins,
142.
142 points away from sealing Tommy Morris's fate to another visit to the Super Series without qualification.
110. Tommy, you require 161.
But on the flip side, this could be a huge moment for Jamie Atkins,
49.
where leg difference could
Jamie, you
prove
require
pivotal.
32.
He's 32 points away from a whitewash victory. Double 16. Shuffles across. And
Game
gets
shot
it at
and
the
the match,
second
Jamie
attempt.
Atkins.
Jamie Atkins is finally up and running, and that's a big moment in the context of qualification from Group B. That has made all the difference to Atkins' leg difference. As we see there, an average just shy of 90. And Jamie Atkins is very much still alive and kicking in this group. Join us after the break for more Group B action.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match start again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And he dart at double 16, gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2-6.
Did he go for tops or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He is 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone. And you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs 1 more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the 1 treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double fourth in the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
The Hammer, Andy Hamilton!
From 3-0 down, he now has 2 darts. Only needs 1.
We don't know where his career is going to go from here, but he looks really comfortable up there.
It's double 8. And Jemai Vanden hit it.
2 titles are lovely, but 3 are sugar sweet. It's not 4 out of 4, but it is double 4.
The stacked weeks just keep on a-coming here at the Modus Super Series. Next week, take a look at this. Group A, Danny Ayres, Rhys Robinson, Ian van der Velde returns, former weekly winner Jemai van den Herrick as well here. And as if that couldn't get any tougher, take a look at Groups B and C as well. Gary Stone, Adam Mould, and it's hammer time for Group B as Andy Hamilton returns. In Group C, we were mentioning before about Nathan Potter and his Rising Stars week. Well, the champion is back. Henry Coates joins David Pallett and Adam Winspear in Group C. Gets underway on Monday morning, as always. Now then, back to this week's action, tonight's action, as we see Gemma Hayter for her final match this evening. She faces Nathan Potter, the Rising Stars Week semi-finalist. And this is a bit of a crucial game, as Hayter has been one win away from qualification for a little while now. There's been a bit of waiting for her in
First
there
leg
as
is
well,
Nathan
but
to throw first.
with a Potter win
Game
here,
on.
he could well eclipse Hayter and go into second. Potter has the darts as well, and he's utilising them to
140.
almost full effect.
Well, the last 3 games have had the same story, haven't they? Gemma Hayter could qualify with a result. 2 games ago, Gemma Hayter took to the
85.
stage to take on Neil Duff. If she won that, she would have qualified. She didn't. In the previous game, Tommy Morris against Jamie Atkins, if Tommy Morris would have won, Gemma Hayter would have been through.
60.
Jamie Atkins won, which means we move on to the next game. Gemma Hayter versus Nathan Potter. If Gemma Hayter wins, Gemma Hayter qualifies. But if she doesn't win this game,
139.
she's got no other fixtures, and then she's got to sit back and hope that results get her through.
Yes, plenty of permutations
45.
for the outcome for the final 2 qualification places, as Hayter looks to fill it up once more.
180.
On a whole, not
81. Gemma, you
wanting
require
to
97.
jinx anyone, but Hayter's doubling has been strong so far this evening.
Game
And
shot
it's
in the
not a
first leg,
commentator's
Gemma
curse,
Hayter.
it continues.
Second leg, it's Gemma to throw first.
After a strong
Game on.
start from Potter, his throw is broken.
Gemma Hayter, that's her 11th successful hit on a double tonight.
45.
And it has only took her 23 darts of which to do that. That is very, very close to being 50%. That's exceptional doubling.
85.
That's why she's in with the possibility. That's why she's got a chance here to get the job done. To book a place on Saturday night and leave everyone battling it out for that final space.
60.
Previous result as well for Jamie Atkins, resulting in that 4-0 win over
100.
Morris, but Atkins right back into contention himself, where there's barely anything separating
97.
Atkins and Potter. In fact, as things stand, their leg difference is identical.
140.
And Atkins and Potter face each other in our final match of the evening. So we could well
100.
be going right down to the wire.
$42.
Now, if Hayter can find a treble or two here, it could put Potter under a degree of pressure.
97.
Just
Nathan,
sneaks
you
in the
require
bottom corner of the
134.
treble 19. And Hayter will have
56.
an attempt.
Gemma, you require
102.
102.
Options. 17 to
62.
tidy it up, but this
Nathan,
is
you
a
require
big shot coming up
78.
for Potter. Can he pass the test with flying colours?
38.
Not this
Gemma, you
time.
require 40.
So Hayter eyeing tops herself now. To 10s. Chasing to 5s.
35. Nathan, you require 40.
Well, we've just been complimenting the finishing of Gemma Hayter and saying how much it's been a real strength for her, but when she's really needed it here to confirm that breaker throw and to get a little bit of advantage here on Nathan Potter, it's let her down. But that becomes tricky. See how he's just had to shuffle across the hockey here to try and open up the bed.
20.
Fine effort.
Gemma, you require 5.
Couldn't find a way past Gemma Hayter. Second opportunity. Second chance for the second leg.
Game shot in the second leg. Gemma Hayter.
Which she takes. with double two.
Third leg is
And she
Nathan
is
to throw
2-0
first.
to the
Game
good.
on.
That's an opportunity missed. A big opportunity missed for Potter.
$60.
Looking ahead to next week. Any names that really catch your eye in groups A through C?
125.
Oh, the two young Dutch players, for sure, are going to be headline acts. At some point, they're going to play a really strong part in the week. David Pallett's been playing some good stuff. Henry
60.
Coates been playing well. Andy Hamilton won a week the last time he was playing in a regulation week. Oh, there's plenty of names. Next week looks like a really, really good lineup.
97.
But you're sort of getting that vibe now with pretty much every week at the Super Series. You can sort of pick someone out in each group and say they're a genuine threat nowadays.
140.
Yeah, spot on. Whenever the weeks get announced, we'll play a little mental game to think,
77.
well, who can come out of that group, who goes into B and C, who qualifies for finals night, who can go on to win the week. But it's very tricky these days.
60. 60.
Troublous visit there from Hayter, just allowing Potter a bit of a sniff in this leg.
100.
Does find
Gemma,
the
you
trouble
require
at the
142.
third time of asking.
$96. Nathan, you require 81.
So chance now for Potter to get himself back in this game. Now, one dart for the centre of the board.
56. Gemma, you
Just
require 46.
goes low. And this is a huge opportunity for Hayter as she eyes tops once again. Decent marker.
26.
Can't use
Nathan,
it
you
to
require
full effect.
25.
And Potter's had 5 darts, had a double in this game. Unable to convert any. But the time is now. Because time is running out for Nathan Potter.
Game shot in the third leg. Nathan
Just like
Potter.
he has. Every time he's needed something, he's produced it. Gemma Hayter ruined a couple of missed darts there. Had a double for a
Fourth
double
leg is
breaker throw
Gemma
and
to
full
throw
control.
first. Game on.
But you'd say with all things sort of fair and considered, 2-1's probably about where it should be.
70.
I don't disagree. It was only a hold, though, for Potter.
$100.
Once again, sneaks in that treble between the lines there with his third dart.
59.
Something which Hayter can't do herself, so bit of an opening for Nathan Potter.
41. 60.
It's all just getting a bit nervy and tense. Third and second in the table, respectively.
100.
They both know that a win here puts them, well, into finals night if
100.
you're Gemma Hayter, but almost in finals night if you're Nathan Potter, with one game still to play. Both players feeling the heat.
85.
What a time this would be for a max. It's always one of
70.
those positions that players love to find it, where they can leave it onto a finish, onto a double. But it ends up being a bit of a mess. The treble 20 found with the opening dart. Looks like she's going to leave something handy and coming back at 142.
45. Gemma, you require 142.
A couple of times now we've seen emotion threatening to pour out of Potter, but he's keeping it in check so far. But
17.
oh my word, that is desperate. 2 on the floor for Gemma Hayter.
Nathan, you require 130.
All she can do is just smile and laugh about it. Potter composes himself to try and take advantage. Needs a treble, gets the treble.
Yes.
Just taking a moment to eye the ball.
105. Gemma,
Not a
you
bad
require
effort once more, but
125.
can't find the red bit now.
Almost threw a little bit scared at that one, didn't she?
29. Nathan, you require
The 2 darts on
25.
the floor could be the thing here that's really cost her. It's the same finish that Potter took out in the last leg, looking to do it again to level the game and get the throw back.
13. Gemma, you require 96.
Well, this is a moment for Gemma Hayter where those 2 darts on the floor, she will try not to be a turning point in
56.
this game, but
Nathan, you require 12.
Nathan Potter will be very much hoping that the turning point is happening. One more.
Game
And
shot
he
in the
gets
fourth
it.
leg. Nathan Potter.
It's 2 legs apiece. It is getting very,
Fifth leg is
very
Nathan to
tense
throw
on that
first.
stage.
Game on.
A whirlwind of emotions for both players. In particular, for Gemma Hayter.
140.
But Nathan Potter now senses a real opportunity to get 1 foot into
100.
finals night.
$60.
I suppose, Matt, that
$60.
with the score at 2 legs apiece, neither player will be on the receiving end of a real damaging loss. No 4-0s, 4-1s that can make all the difference at this stage.
180. $60.
Well, as you mentioned
Nathan,
earlier
you
on,
require 121.
you want to kind of do it on your own merit. You don't want to have to sit around waiting, and it would be a very nervous wait for Gemma Hayter. She'd be very much walking the tightrope, wouldn't she, in regards to a qualification?
49.
Maybe thought she'd have it done when she won the first couple of fixtures. But not quite recovered yet from those couple of
83.
bounce outs that have
Nathan, you
clearly
require
broke her
72.
concentration.
Potter. Oh, now then. On the plus side, Gemma Hayter's
40.
not on a finish of her own, so Potter had the luxury there of still being able to set up the shot
45.
to leave.
Nathan, you require
Double
32.
16. To go 3-2 up.
Game shot in the fifth leg. Nathan Potter.
Very smartly done indeed. No frills, no dramas. Potter moves 1 away from a huge
Sixth leg,
victory.
it's Gemma to throw first. Game on. $100.
As things stand, when looking at leg difference in particular, just 2 legs separate Potter, Hayter and Atkins.
$13.
And you feel that was That little bit of fortune that maybe Gemma Hayter really needs right now.
60. $100.
Just a bit of movement there, wasn't there, from Potter, the release of that third dart. But here comes Hayter.
180.
If that second dart was in the treble 20 bed, he would have been Tommy Morris-like, rushing towards the board to catch it.
59.
Well, this may be better fortune for Gemma Hayter than maybe she originally thought. The numbers have been crunched and
64.
punched into the machine, and they tell us
102.
that if Gemma Hayter takes out this 102, she's through.
And she's going to get the dart at the double, and
Game
there it is.
Bag, Gemma Hayter.
Gemma Hayter is through.
7th and final leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on.
And that reaction tells you she doesn't know. I mean, to be fair, we've only just found out in the last 10 seconds.
100.
But it's like we've said all night, you want to do it on your own merit. And another one
35.
is on the floor.
I think it'd be a very interesting story, wouldn't it, if she doesn't know the situation,
85.
loses the game, walks off all disappointed, and they say, but Gemma, you've qualified. You're in.
100.
Well, George Baker will probably have that luxury of telling it when the handshakes happen.
140.
Nevertheless, for Potter, it's still a really decisive moment for his campaign
85.
as he faces Jamie Atkins, who's just below him in the table in our final match of this evening.
60. $55. Nathan, you require 116.
Time for Potter to keep his hopes alive of getting that final space on Saturday night. 5 of the 6 slots are already gone. 2 players left in the run-in, one of them
41.
Potter, one of them Atkins, and they've got to play each other.
That final dart there from Potter, less than ideal.
59.
But the pressure's
Nathan,
not
you require
really coming from
75.
Hayter. And Nathan Potter will not have, I meant to say, a match dart on this occasion.
$35. Gemma, you require 167.
Will he get a chance to return? Will he? Oh my word, Gemma Hayter.
142.
Why is the ball for a 167? Nathan Potter dare not look.
Nathan, you require 40.
Gemma doesn't know she's through. She thinks she's blown it. Potter needs tops. That could be awkward with the way his darts lie.
And the match, Nathan Potter.
Of course it can't. Hayter can only smile, and that is a huge win for Nathan Potter. But Gemma Hayter has qualified for finals night. Will Potter be joining her? A huge win there for Potter. It went all the way. Thrills, spills, it was tense, it was nervy. As we see the averages, it more than reflects that. In the 70s there, nervy doubling from Potter. That match mattered. mattered massively. Coming up after the break, it's top playing bottom, Duff Morris.
Charlie McGuire, 164. 44. 32. Charlie required 120.
Well, 120. He's got a fair, at least 2 handfuls at this. Just needs to stay
60.
there. That's a good shot. Halves his score. Leaves himself on a 2-darter.
$26. Charlie
Time on his
required
side
60.
to become back-to-back singles champion.
$40.
Definitely a couple of nerves in those last 2 darts. But he'll be coming back.
The moment he's been in before this situation. Standing at the back of the stage,
Charlie
approaching the
required
hockey with a
20.
chance to win the title.
He did this to win the first title, if you remember.
11.
I think he's gone.
Georgia
I think he's gone to
180.
bust it, maybe. The first title he wanted 20. He went 6-7-7 to win it. He had a chance to replicate it again.
Yeah, I get the feeling that was for a bust, and
39.
on that situation there, George Scaife wasn't even
9.
able to take it out going to the 18s on that switch.
Yeah, I think he just panicked a bit, but he's done well to get that big one.
Sometimes can be the hardest part.
Georgia requires
This is it.
79.
It's got to be 19s. It's got to be 19s for this shot. Big 20 and a double. He's got the first one. He's going to get a match dart here.
$59. Charlie
Threw the entire
required
body into that
8.
one. Just didn't want to let go of the dart.
No score.
He's given George a chance.
Georgia require 20.
I think George has been quite good on double 10 today.
So many opportunities for Charlie Murphy.
Go!
Couldn't get the job
Yes!
done.
Got in the match! And the Red Dragon
George
Modus
Scaife.
Super Series Influencers Champion, George Scaife!
Welcome back. One more qualification spot left to fill. 2 games remaining. This, a bit of a dead rubber. That man there out the hockey, Neil Duff, Group B winner, suffering just 1 defeat over the course of the last 2 evenings. He faces bottom of the table, Tommy Morris, who's just had the 1 win so far
First leg is Neil to throw
over
first.
the past 2 evenings.
Game on.
The form book suggests this will go one way and one way only. But darts is not
85.
that simple. It would be no surprise to see Morris turn up and beat Duff here.
Oh, we've seen it so many times, haven't we, over the years at the Super
135.
Series, where the table thinks we've pointed you in the direction of the answer, not just the points, the wins and losses, but the legs as well. Very, very similar, but one in a positive, one in a negative.
60.
But if you was to ignore the sort of
40.
last 24 hours and you pit Tommy Morris up against Neil Duff, you'd suggest on any stage he's got a chance.
Absolutely.
81.
Oh.
50.
5 qualifiers so far. Richie Howson, of course, who won Group A back on Wednesday.
120.
Little 2 balls there from Neil Duff. The Group B winner alongside
58.
Gemma
Neil, you
Hayter.
require 155.
And Michael Huntley, the Group C winner, along with runner-up Robbie Martin.
99.
The last spot will be filled by either Jamie Atkins or Nathan Potter,
100. Neil, you
who
require
will
56.
duel it out following the conclusion of this match. Tops for Duff.
36. Tommy, you
rare
require
miss.
118.
Work still to be done. Treble required for double 19.
87. Neil, you
It's
require
hard to try and get all the
20.
words in, isn't it, when Tommy Morris is on the combination?
Game shot in the first leg, Neil Duff.
No such quibbles for Neil Duff, who duly dispatches his
Second leg
double
is
to
Tommy
move
to throw first.
1-0
Game
up.
on. 60. 85. 83.
Hasn't quite hit the heights of last night. It was always going to be difficult to do so, but Neil Duff has
140.
hit the requisite shots when it's mattered most. And with just one defeat to his name,
100.
has to be one of the favourites for tomorrow night.
It'll be interesting to see how it does get priced up tomorrow, won't it, in regards to who is the favourite.
100.
Richie Houghton, by winning Group A, you'd imagine he's going to be sort of top 2. You feel like it's probably going to be between Houghton and Neil
140.
Duff to see who will go off the favourite. They may side with the winning experience, though, and make Neil Duff the overall favourite to pick up another weekly title.
140. Tommy, you require 118.
So the chance slightly went awry last time. Can he dispatch it this time? He takes a pause, a rare
Game
pause,
shot in the
but that's
second
worked a
leg, Tommy
treat.
Morris.
The gun finally fires. And Tommy
Third leg
Morris
Neil
is on
to
the
throw
board.
First. Game on.
I was just to say,
70.
where has that been all this time?
$100.
We've seen flashes of brilliance
60.
from Tommy Morris. Well, everything's a flash. But it's been darts like that where
43.
it's happened all too often. Especially when the pressure had been applied against the likes of Potter and Hayter, of course.
91.
Whereas the complete polar opposite, Neil Duff, solid, steady as a rock.
140.
Tight right of darts there for Tommy Morris. Just working his way across the hockey, and working his way across the hockey with some success.
100.
The Neil Duff throw could be in trouble. Well, it could have been, but that kind of shows you how Tommy Morris' week's gone here at the Super Series. The opportunity presents itself. It's there to be taken. Can he step up and do it? And the answer, unfortunately, on
60.
pretty much every occasion that question's been asked of Tommy Rose has been no.
44. Neil, you require 120.
Yeah, those two visits, like you say, have demonstrated it perfectly.
60. Tommy, you require 130.
We'll have a chance to record another ton plus finish, but once again, Tommy Morris is left
85.
looking to the
Neil, you
heavens for
require
some
60.
divine intervention. Neil Duff looking at
50.
tens, but goes inside.
Tommy, you require 45.
So Morris looking for tops now himself, and now tens.
25.
Wayward.
Neil, you require 10. Six.
It's all just getting a little bit
Tommy,
scrappy.
you require 20. Ten. Neil, you require
The
4.
scraffiness continues. Neil Duff now looking at double 2,
Game shot in the third
which
leg.
he does
Neil Duff.
now find.
Fourth leg, it's Tommy to throw first.
And after
Game
all
up.
that, it is still just a hold of throw for the group winner.
81.
3 people every week get the honour of calling themselves a group winner. This week
100.
goes the way of Richie Howson, winner of Group A. Michael Huntley,
60.
man who picked up the Group C title. And now Neil Duff. 3 very worthy winners of those crowns.
100.
All won in very, very different styles as well, haven't they?
140.
Certainly that Group A. Howson running away with things the first couple of days and stumbling over the line in the end. Michael Huntley
57.
threatening to break records. Neil Duff just looking comfortable all the way through what looks to be a tricky group.
60.
And yeah, after everything, the likes of Jamie Atkins, who had a real torrid start to tonight, could still end up
60.
the Group B
Tommy, you
runner-up.
require 160.
Gemma Hayter will qualify as the third
60.
place finisher from Group B. It will be either Atkins or Potter that will finish as runner-up.
55. Tommy, you require 100.
Flirted
60.
with tops,
Neil,
but
you require 129.
just not happening for Tommy Morris. Duff just
75.
left
Tommy,
a
you
laugh
require
after that
40.
second dart. Morris is back. One more at tops, but you can tell
20.
the belief just isn't there at the
Neil, you
moment for
require
Tommy Morris.
54.
Very lofty darts then, wasn't they, from Morris? Which would suggest just throwing in hope
Game
rather
shot in the
than with
fourth
any
leg,
sort of
Neil Duff.
expectation. And the expectation before a dart was thrown in this game was Neil Duff was going to win. That
Fifth leg,
breaker
it's
throw
Neil to throw first.
makes it look very
Game up.
likely that Neil Duff is about to win.
$85. 55. $100.
So tomorrow night, that scene behind the players there will be
100.
in front of an expectant audience, with which you can be a part of. Dartshop.tv once again for your finals night tickets here at the Modus Live Lounge.
96.
Scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to the ticketing link.
140.
Could imagine there'll be a lot of people visiting that when they wake up in the morning and see that Gemma Hayter has qualified.
And that you're here as well on comms.
Yep. I believe my mum is coming.
100.
Well, Mrs. Edgar will be here then to watch Neil Duff. Leaves it sweet
Tommy, you require 106.
to potentially wrap up a 4-1 win, but Tommy Morris may not have any of it. It's gone in the treble.
92. Neil,
Well,
you
I think,
require 46.
Given the body language, and I'm no body language expert, I think Tommy Morris has had enough for one night.
Game shot and the
And
match.
that is
Neil
it.
Duff.
Wrapped up with consummate ease. Neil Duff cementing his spot at the top of the table. No frills, no dramas, no qualms. Tommy Morris will be back in future series, of course. He hasn't shown his best by any stretch, but there's a quality player in there somewhere. Coming up after the break, it is the big one. Jamie Atkins, Nathan Potter.
Are you ready to lift that trophy, Darius? Yes. Let's do it then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Modus Super Series 9 champion is Lucky D, Darius Lebanowski!
Well, what a wonderful night of darts we have seen, and we are ready. Our champion is ready, and it's trophy time. So receive the trophy. £25,000. The new Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And one more time, the 8th Modus Super Series champion, the Terminator, Marvin Van Velzen. And the new Modus Super Series champion is Andreas Dirty Harrison. And one more time, the 7th Modus Super Series champion. Give it up for Andreas Dirty Harrison.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Would you please show your appreciation for your Series 6 Modus Super Series champion, Scott Taylor?
One more time, your new Modus Super Series champion. He is Chucky. He
Welcome back. Here we go then. Final match of the evening. And there is a lot riding on it. One of the two gentlemen on stage will qualify for finals night tomorrow. One will not. Jamie Atkins needs a 4-2 win or better to seal the deal. When these two faced yesterday, it was 4-2 to Atkins. Nathan Potter qualifies for finals night tomorrow if he wins 3 legs. Those are the permutations. So the only question left to ask is who qualifies, Matthew Edgar? Potter or Atkins?
Well, essentially here, the advantage of throw doesn't really exist. Jamie Atkins will throw first in the game, but Potter doesn't need to get the break. 3 holds will see him go through, so even though Jamie Atkins is throwing first, he still needs to find that break, which I think makes this a very intriguing dynamic. I suppose if you are Jamie Atkins, you've got essentially the easier task
First
here
leg
because
is
you're going
Jamie
up there
to throw
aggressive looking for
first.
the win. When it comes
Game on.
hard on the psychological side of things is when you're looking at doing a smaller task within the task. The big picture of everything is win the game, and that's what Potter's got to go up there to try and do. Not go up there thinking I just need a number of
57.
legs. Lowering the bar doesn't normally help you produce your best.
Well, we saw a nervy culmination for the final qualifying spot in Group C earlier on this afternoon.
140.
Could we see a match of similar ilk between these two? The qualifier will finish second in the group. Gemma Hayter qualifies
43.
in third. But with the eventual inferior leg difference, putting Hayter in third.
58.
These two kick-started Group B
140.
shortly after 10 p.m. last night. I was driving home from Newcastle upon Tyne after watching them play Barcelona.
60.
Yet, more than 24 hours later, once again it all comes down to these pair
60.
with so much riding on it.
And is it ignorance is bliss in the fact of Potter, or does experience win the day with Jamie Atkins, who
81.
has found himself in Saturday night on a couple of occasions now here at the Super Series as he becomes a regular fixture, a regular invitee.
138. Jamie, you require 105.
Well, big reminder there from Potter, just to keep Atkins honest for this 105. Doesn't quite find the
97.
treble when
Nathan,
it
you
mattered
require
most, and
60.
an early opportunity for Nathan Potter. Double 10.
40.
And a big chance goes
Jamie,
a begging.
you require 8.
And with every chance mattering massively, it's advantage Atkins, but for how long?
6.
Well, Potter doesn't need a breaker throw in
Nathan, you
this game.
require
Holds will
20.
do. But a breaker throw would help. Certainly in regards to how
Game
this
start the
feels,
first
it's going to
leg,
feel a
Nathan
lot more
Potter.
comfortable right now for Nathan Potter, and Jamie Atkins has got a big uphill task.
Second
He
leg
needs
is
to win the
Nathan
game
to
by
throw
4 legs to
first.
2. Or better.
Game on.
Not an ideal start.
Yeah, it wasn't advantage Atkins for very long at all, was it? Potter now firmly in the
100.
ascendancy. As you said, Matt, breaks of throw are irrelevant at this stage.
96.
I'm sure both players would have worked out the permutations in the players' room before they stepped onto the stage.
59. 134.
As we've seen from
100.
Atkins tonight, the scoring hasn't really been a problem. The issue has been the most crucial
98.
dart of all for the double. Atkins would have hoped he'd turn a corner following that whitewash win over Tommy Morris earlier on this
60.
evening. And he'll be first to a finish once again.
133.
That was exceptional setup play there from Jamie Atkins.
And a great recovery as well after a major setback in the
88.
opening leg.
Jamie, you require
Had his
40.
throw broken, could be getting it straight back. But he did need to break Potter at some point in this game because he was
Game shot in the
broken. He
second
needed to
leg,
do it
Jamie
twice, and that's
Atkins.
one of them back. So we're back to where we was before a dart was thrown. Jamie Atkins
Third
needs
leg
to
is
find
Jamie
a break.
to throw first.
Potter just needs to hold his throw.
Game on.
That would have really settled the nerves as well for Atkins. Perfect.
51.
One dart at tops. Straight in, no qualms.
58.
You can see both players desperate to be back here on that stage tomorrow night.
60.
Seems like both players are just taking that extra bit of time.
140.
Trying to make sure, but that's where we gave a lot of credit earlier on to Potter. The first dart going top wire normally means for a player with the angle of entry you've got to move. But he just finds a
81.
way to power past. Throws the dart harder. That's ideal. Looks likely to fill.
171.
Pure darting wizardry from Potter. Atkins was trying to follow.
95. Nathan, you require 132.
Now this would be sublime. That's desperately unlucky.
Yes. 100.
We'll be back.
$78. Nathan, you
Crucial
require
last
32.
start there from
Game shot in the
Atkins,
third
but
leg. Nathan Potter.
Nathan Potter is almost there. One more leg required.
Fourth leg is Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Atkins needs the lot.
$43.
He responded well last time, didn't he, Jamie Atkins? Had his throw broken, came back, got that re-break straight away.
131.
Seems to play better when his back's against the wall. But this time he's going to have to find some sustained
100.
improvement. You just feel the way that Potter's been playing, not just in this game, but the consistency he's shown throughout this whole campaign, that he's going to take some beating here. Jamie Atkins is going to have
81.
to find some A-level darts and sustain it for around 5 to 6 minutes.
$100.
That looks inviting.
140.
Yeah, two treble visit there for Atkins. But here comes Potter once more
140.
with a 140 of his own.
149.
Atkins then. We'll try and
57.
eke a treble,
Nathan, you
but
require
can't get one.
118.
So, is this the moment for Nathan Potter? No is the answer.
94.
At the moment, at least.
Jamie, you require 92.
But this 92 has to go. Starting with the bull. So it'll be one single dart at double 16.
60.
On the wire.
Nathan, you require 24.
And it's Nathan Potter requiring double 12 for finals night qualification. Double 6.
12.
No.
Jamie, you require 32.
Jamie Atkins lives to fight another day.
Game shot in the
And
fourth.
pings
Jamie
double
Atkins.
16 to bring us level. He couldn't afford to drop any more legs. He survived 3 darts in doing so.
Fifth egg is Jamie to throw
But
first.
qualification is still alive and kicking for Jamie Atkins.
Game on.
Just.
And that double 12's been a target that Potter's been trying to leave on many occasions. Clearly an area the board he favours. He'd have been expecting that that's job done.
96.
Maybe we all was when he approached jockey with 3 darts in the hand. Jamie Atkins even couldn't watch. Probably feeling his fate was about to be sealed. However, he's back in it.
60.
Holds his throw here. And then it all comes down to one leg. Whoever wins is in.
84.
What did we say at the very, very top of the show? We feel it's going to come down to the wire. It's going to come down to the final game. This is certainly the final game. Could come down to just one leg in the final game.
97.
Nip and tuck all the way.
41.
Oh, big grimace there from Jamie Atkins. He knows those sort of visits cannot be afforded at this stage. And Nathan Potter jumps all over it.
180.
Atkins fires
Nathan,
back,
you require 164.
but doesn't get to a finish. Potter, the finish is on, elects to manage the board
140.
and once again leave that double 12 target.
Not a single leg in this match so far has won with the player throwing
41.
first.
Nathan, you require
We're a
24.
dart away from that continuing.
2 more then for qualification for Potter.
No score.
And once again, the chance goes
Jamie,
a begging.
you require
This is a
139.
big ask for Jamie Atkins. But he needs it to save his campaign. And with a snarl,
99.
can only
Nathan,
leave
you
tops.
require 24.
And is now at the mercy of the darting gods. As Potter returns once more for double 12.
Game
and there
shot
it
the
is.
fifth leg, Nathan Potter.
Nathan Potter is our final qualifier for finals night. The match rolls on, but Nathan Potter has done what he was required to do
Nathan to throw first.
and has
Game
won
on.
the 3 legs required. He will finish as Group B runner-up.
60.
And we now have our finals night lineup confirmed.
$58.
So the shackles are off now.
100.
And you feel like you'd have known, don't you, going into this? You feel like it's a game and the way it's panned out and played.
57.
You'd have known what he needs to do in regards to his qualification and getting himself that final Saturday night spot. What a lineup we've got. It's a lineup that's got many different
58.
stories and many different sort of angles of which to look at it. We've now got Nathan Potter, a young player coming through after the Rising Stars week. taking on someone who emerged during his time on the
100.
seniors tour.
Yeah, two ends of the darting spectrum displayed tomorrow.
140.
With a Women's Week winner to boot.
98. Nathan, you require 143.
So just looking to set this one up.
43.
He's rounded it off nicely. Leaving a level ton. Atkins back on 188.
60. Nathan, you require 100.
So tops.
60. Jamie, you require
Not
128.
this time. So Jamie Atkins to send us all away. Well, Nathan has to retrieve all of his dart. Another one. Double 10.
118.
Oh, that's desperately unlucky. Great effort from Atkins. And as if by magic, Nathan Potter has disappeared. So many magical wizardry puns that we could go for. Potter needing some equipment readjustment, but obviously doesn't fancy himself to do it in two. This is exactly what you want if you're Jamie Atkins as well. He knows full well he hasn't now qualified, and now he's forced to wait around for the guy that's beat him to qualification to change his point and potentially throw to beat him.
He could just borrowed one of Jamie's darts, just thrown two of his, one of his, or just, like you say, backed himself to do it in the first couple of darts. Something you don't see every day, this, isn't it? Although it's becoming slightly more common now as people tinker a little bit more with the points. Anytime you're coming away from sort of those factory-fitted points, you do change things up a little bit. But I do believe these are the screw-in sort of points that he's using at the moment.
So, as George Baker says, Expelliarmus, Potter reappears. Not wanting to go straight for it.
Goes to show you, though, doesn't it, how you should be prepared
Nathan,
and
you
have a spare
require
set on
40.
stage with you as well, just so you can sub them out if needed.
Double 10 then. Wrong bet. Double 4.
Game
there we
chart
go.
and the match, Nathan
So
Potter.
we wrap up Group B in a bizarre circumstance, but it is Nathan Potter that joins Neil Duff and Gemma Hayter in finals night. Potter doing enough to take that runners-up spot. Congratulations to him and Neil Duff and Gemma Hayter. As we take a look at the stats, it was nervy in places, but Potter doing enough, both edgy on the doubles. Coming up after the break, myself and Matthew Edgar will be joined by Nathan Potter.
He will be disappointed with that. He wanted to have
Graham
one dart.
requires 20.
Graham Usher wins the first game of Champions Night, and it was an absolute ripper. He hit one of them on tops. He missed one on double 12. Which one is it? It's the hit.
Outside opportunity for Andy Hamilton. Van der Velde should be getting a match dart again here. He's already had one. Mr. Dart at tops for the match to win 4-1. And the dart at double 16 gets the job done there for Jurgen van der Velde. He gets over the line with a 4-2.
Did he run the tops, or did he just overshoot the single? Jimmy doesn't care. Jimmy just looks to eat this up to make the semi-finals for the second time. Adam Gablas has been eliminated. Keep us guessing. This time he's trying to leave double 18. He knows best, and he takes the lead. He's 2 darts away
Jeff requires 86.
from a Super Series final. He's 1 dart away. He doesn't need any more darts. Jeff Smith makes the Series 11 final. Is Usher losing his cool a little bit here?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, I'd say the head's gone, and you don't have long to recover. It is very, very short format darts. Vansky's halfway to victory.
He only needs 1 more. Jimmy Vansky is yet again into a Modus Super Series final.
Flashback vibes. Can Jimmy Vansky do the same? Just needs the 1 treble here on the 19s. Finds it. For the ball.
101.
Oh, unlucky. A lot of pressure on it. He's going to split it. 2 darts for double fourth in the match.
Game. Shot. And the Modus Super Series 11 champion, Jeff Smith.
Well, there we have it. The final results from Group B rounded off with a 4-2 win, a crucial 4-2 win for Nathan Potter in slightly bizarre circumstances with a rogue point with the final visit to the Archie. Let's just confirm that Group B table. Neil Duff, your group winner in convincing fashion, it has to be said, there on 14 points. Nathan Potter in second. And Gemma Hayter completes the finals night lineup on 8 points. In the studio, alongside Matt Edgar and indeed Nathan Potter. How was that? Get a bit nervy towards the end?
Very nervy, I have to admit. Last game, going all the way to the wire. I'm like, point snapping at the wrong time. It's not what you want, but I overcome it and done what I needed to do.
You certainly did, Matt. Not quite the sky-high averages we saw last night. However, it was still riveting to watch. It was tense. It had everything.
That's because tonight is drama. And with drama comes emotion, and that's what the players were playing with tonight. They're playing with emotion because this is like a qualification group. Everyone who comes here wants to get to Saturday. As you come here as a player, you have to make Saturday really to make it pay, to make it worthwhile. Certainly the players that have been here for an entire week. If you're not making Saturday, it does feel like a bit of a failure, certainly financially, because you don't get those rewards, because Saturday is the money day. And the players that have got there tonight have done so, and they've not done so other than Neil Duff, without that drama. There's been moments. Gemma Hayter's been through the ringer as well tonight, hasn't she?
Yeah.
There was 3 games in a row where we went, if this result happens, Gemma's in. And then the next game, if this happens, Gemma's in. And then if this happens, Gemma's in. And eventually she was in. And we kind of had the same sort of thing in that last game, didn't we, as well, where it's like Nathan just needed the 3 legs. Jamie needed to win by 4-2. Then we had the break and the break and the break. And it just been that sort of night where drama has taken over.
Were you aware that 3 legs was all you needed, or are you more of the mindset that just get that out of your head and just focus on trying to get the win?
Well, I sort of looked at the group before the last game, which normally you shouldn't really do. But I thought whoever won that last game went through. So in my head, as soon as I had darts to win that game, I couldn't have missed because I didn't need to.
So would that have changed your mindset perhaps then if you were to know that a win wasn't wholly necessary, but surely, like we've said so much in comms tonight, Matt, that you want to win and go through on your own merit, essentially.
To be fair, if that had went 3-3, I think the pressure would have been on me massively. But I think I'd have been more relaxed and been like, win this, you go through, lose it, you've done all right.
So, had you known you was through, would you have still going to got the other dart, or would you just don't do the Callan Rids on us?
To be fair, before the game, I knew I was 2 points ahead of Jamie, but I was only 2 legs ahead of Jamie. But it's all come down to who played better, really. But that broken point, that done my head in, really. I was walking back, I was not very happy.
Was there certain kind of handshakes and trying to get that new point in? And then I did quite admire the way you strolled back up onto stage and you had to take a sip of water first before approaching the dart. Was that sort of to make Jamie wait even longer, or just to compose yourself?
Well, no, I sort of went to the players' room. That's the quickest I've ever changed a point, and to be honest, but I had to go on stage. I had to relax myself a bit more, have a sip of water, wipe my cloth, and sort of pretend it didn't happen, and then threw them, and luckily, the last dart went in.
Aside from Nathan, Matt, we saw Neil Duff solid as a rock, making it look easy almost, and also a bit of a sort of landmark success for Gemma Hayter as well, into finals night for not a women's week, essentially.
Yeah, and you know, that's what I think is so exciting about this week. We've seen Neil Duff go through again, the WWF World Champion. We've seen Richie Howson go through Group A, who made his name on the Seniors Tour. Gemma Hayter has made her name on the Ladies Tour as one of the real elite players now on the women's circuit. We was having a look last night at the women's rankings, and she's currently number 5 on that order of merit, which means she's in a position at the moment to get a spot at the Alexandra Palace. And when you look at the players that are ahead of her, they've all done outstanding things within the ladies' game, whether that is going on to win a Challenge Tour event, Women's World Championships, Women's World Match Plays. That's now the company that Gemma Hayter's about to go and gate crash, because she's now the best of everybody else, and now she's got to go up and try and take on the best of the best. And to do that, she's just got to produce some of the averages around sort of the high 90s, which she's done this evening, and she's done yesterday, and demonstrated that she's now ready to take that next step and that next progression within her career.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the breakdown then of how we're looking for finals night and how they got there. Richie Howson, of course, he's enjoyed 2 days off on the South Coast after winning Group A on Wednesday. As we've just seen and discussed, Neil Duff, Nathan Potter and Gemma Hayter are qualifiers from Group B. And earlier on this afternoon, Michael Huntley almost going through the card on Group C, qualifying alongside Robbie Martin. So, Nathan's here eagerly anticipating the groups for tomorrow. There they are. Nathan, you're alongside Richie Howson and Robbie Martin. First reaction from you on that Group 1?
Well, yeah, it's obviously it's a tough group. No matter what group you're in on a Saturday night, it's going to be hard. But I will take it, because I know how I can play, and in front of a crowd, I think I'll be a bit better than what I have been tonight.
Matt, what do you reckon to those groups? I mean, we keep saying that all these groups are difficult to pick a winner from, and that's through the week, let alone finals night. Group 2 as well. Neil Duff, Michael Huntley, Gemma Hayter. I mean, how do you even begin to decipher who's going to miss out from both of those groups?
Well, the first thing we've got to do is look at the very, very top of those groups, and I think that's where the first assessment comes. When we was trying to work out who the favourite for the night maybe, our attention was drawn to the likes of Richie Howson and Neil Duff, and we said one of those two will be the favourite, the other one's going to be the second favourite. They've avoided each other and they've gone into opposite groups, which means they could be on a collision course potentially for the final. However, there's a lot of players in there that can really disturb things. I do think they'll both get through their groups. Whether they clash in the semi-finals, we've seen that before, where we've had two players that sort of stand out on the CVs and the experience levels of which they've got, and then one of them finishes second in the group and we don't get that sort of collision course. I could see that happening because we've got a lot of players here that have got no scar tissue, no sort of bad experiences, no drama. It's all gain. It's all positive. We've got debutants here on a Saturday night, and with that will come adrenaline. And with adrenaline comes extraordinary things that they may not have done before.
Nathan, despite your young age, you do have experience of a Saturday night here. Just how much did Rising Stars Week really help you coming into this week?
Oh yeah, massively. Playing in the Rising Stars Week on a Saturday night, obviously it got me the experience of playing in front of a crowd on this stage. So for me, I've sort of been here on the stage and I sort of know how it sort of feels, whereas other people don't really have that opportunity. But I think for me, going back on that stage, doing what I did last time, I think I'll be all right.
Will you be bringing a big following with you tomorrow night?
About 2 people.
Well, if you do want to come down and to support Nathan, dartshop.tv for your tickets, and you get to meet Matt Edgar as well. But Matt, how much more to come is there from this young man?
So much more. And I don't even think it's just what he's doing. I don't think he realises the story that he's showing here as well in regards to inspiring other people. Because there'll be young players out there that I guarantee you will be going, I want to be involved in the Modus Super Series. I want my opportunity there. And now what we're seeing is the pathway developing through the Rising Stars Week as well. Because now it's not just going to be, how can I get into the main Super Series? It's, can I get into that Rising Stars Week, get an opportunity, and then it's up to me. I can carve my own chances. I can carve my own opportunity in my pathway to get to the main Super Series and to be in Champions Week. And we're now just a couple of games away from that story really coming true.
Absolutely. Bring on tomorrow. Matt, thank you for your company this evening. Nathan, very best of luck. We will see you tomorrow. Coming up next on the Modus channel here on Pluto TV, we have a Tungsten talk from Tommy Morris. Stay tuned for that one. Also, we have a Tungsten talk coming up tomorrow with none other than Richie Burnett. It's never dull when Richie's in the building, and you can join us tomorrow from 7:30 for Week 3 finals night here on Series 12. And we do it all over again for a stacked Week 4 on Monday, 9:30 a.m. So, the scene is set for finals night. Will it be Nathan Potter, one of the youngsters here, or will it be a more experienced face? We'll find out tomorrow. Thank you very much for your company this evening. Good night.
The new Modus Super Series champion.
Yes! What a finish!